Hey, it's Friday night. This is Dean Denial. I'm Slayer's Game Master. This is Legends of Kralis. They're going to be Team Chaos. So last week, they ended up destroying a very, very powerful item that I had given them to potentially fight in the upcoming war. And they decided to sacrifice it to destroy a very powerful entity. So they're out of that now. We'll see what happens. They're trying to manipulate the rules in such a way that allows them to maybe kind of repair it magically. But I mean, they did 14,000 and some plus points of damage to this thing, and it only had like 700 points of armor and health. So it's like obliterated in my opinion. It's kind of one of those things where all you find is a pinky left of it, right? They all kind of also ranked up. So I think we're about 30th to 32nd rank, I think is where we're at. And we're still on the lands of Azar. They're all going to have to do some other cool things here in a little bit, but we will get over. They're going to be ranking up their characters, but we'll go chat with them for a minute. Let's go say hi to Team Chaos. Oh, and I gave you 17,000 basically points of merit. Casually.
17,000?
Yeah, but you can't go up past the rank. You can't double rank it. So if you're at one merit point to go to the next rank, and you get 17, no.
Yeah, I only got 400.
All right. Rank 33.
33rd rank. Holy shit! What the fuck?
How are you so much ahead of us?
You're 5 ranks ahead of me.
Did you stop taking abilities?
No, I still take abilities. I was at 15,380 for this one. I just ranked up.
How?
You gave me
33rd.
How are you 33rd? You're cheating. That's what it is. I see. I got you. I got you. I got you. There,
You
Nico.
know who's cheating? All the raiders.
I cheat. I cheat all the time.
Because it's amazing when we have a really, really good session and you're like, okay, standard merit points, but the acting and all of this was amazing, and the way you handled this, I'm also going to give y'all bonus this. But then we get like two or three
raids, and that does it. So you could possibly be ranking up in the middle of a game and no one's saying anything. So it is completely possible that you are 33rd rank.
Holy shit.
There's going to come a point where you guys are just going to like, I don't need any more abilities, but you guys keep buying new abilities. So
Nah, I'm just gonna beef up the ones that I got. I still have some that can be beefed up.
Hey, how much do you? Well, it's not loading.
I don't know.
How much does focus skills improve every few? Oh, that's every 5 ranks. Never mind.
yeah, so it's every 5 ranks. So 5th, 10th. Well, it's basically 6th, 11th, 16th, 21st, 26th.
I should get
31st.
more bonuses.
But
Yeah.
what? Isn't it every 5th?
Well, it's every 5th, and it depends. It's generally so. So it depends on what you want to do. It's either going to be on your 5th rank, either 5th, 10th, 15th, and stuff like that. That's how I intended it. But some people add the 5 to the 1, and they go up to 6. So it is what it is.
They go up by 5 or 10 every 5 ranks.
So every 5 ranks, you get a +5 bonus to your focus skills. Right? That's just an automatic. Here you go. And you guys have got to understand, and those of you who are actually watching, if anybody's actually watching with us, I don't know if anybody's actually here yet. You guys are 30th rank. You guys are, when you guys hit 15th rank, you were in beyond playtest. And then you hit 20th rank, and you're 2 times rank where most games give up. So I guess for me, it's proving the fact that Legends, I don't think there's a level cap, because it can always be more, right?
This whole 5 level thing is probably why my weapon craft is still so far below bars.
Yeah, because
with my rope dart and my bow, I should be higher.
Well, then you probably should be, because I know Nads, you pretty much, I mean...
Your weapon craft is like what? Like the 200s now.
Yeah, but I also have abilities that boost it.
Yeah, so do I, but like...
So technically, here's what this is if you're doing it every 5 ranks, so at 5th, 10th, 15th, 20th, 25th, and 30th, you should have a plus 30 to your focus, to the skills that you chose as focuses. Plus 30 to those.
My spellcraft's about to be capped.
Which is at what? 300?
More sense.
No, 240, because my intelligence is only 120.
Right, so you can't go past double your controlling attribute in skills.
Oh.
Wasn't that unless it's specific abilities?
Right, unless so naturally it can't go past double. But if you have abilities or other magical items, that's where it can take it beyond that. Right?
Holy shit.
Born Stellar, you are not an arbiter. Love you. Welcome to the channel.
My more acrobatic shit because my acrobatics is stupid. Most of the combat are martial arts, and I don't do martial arts. I just punch things.
Hey, Vart.
What?
We need to spar.
Well,
I don't
know. I have dibs first.
No. I have a legitimate reason why we need to spar. We need to practice with our martial arts every day.
Why?
Because if you don't, yeah, it's half score.
You get soft. You get squishy.
You forget your patterns. And your katas look like crap. You have crappy katas.
Biased.
Isn't there? No, I already have that. Yeah.
Said biased.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I didn't.
So when we last left, you guys literally nosedived, jumped off of a very tall building, and drove this mecha in an attempt to kill the queen. Now, one thing I did tell the players after the game, there's a 50% chance she has what's called Iron Skin on. Which means that if that was active, she took no damage and just would have gotten up out of the wreckage and continued to fight them.
That would have been so scary.
And
I didn't know that's what it was.
We did it! High five! High five! What the fuck?
What the fuck is going on? Why'd she get back up, man?
Like, even if she had like only 1 HP, she just always rolled really well.
Back up, we would have ran.
I honestly would have ran as well.
And she can regenerate 5 times her stamina modifier per turn.
How dare she have a better regeneration than I do? How fucking dare she?
Well, because she's an entity from beyond the beyond.
What she is a bitch.
And she is a bitch.
I wouldn't have ran. I would have made
Provar at it.
Odirin very, very upset.
Okay.
Because Astrogate, go to him.
Oh
Let
my
him deal
god!
with you.
You'd pull a Percy Jackson
God.
and just send Medusa's head to the Mount Olympus. Hey, we got something that I don't know how to deal with. You handle it.
Here, you deal with this shit. All right, I'm done. I'm
This
done.
is beyond my pay grade.
I did not sign up for this shit.
Okay. I like this a lot.
You don't want to deal with these mortal affairs? Fine, it's a celestial problem now. Good luck.
Okay, can I ask for a GM assistance?
Yeah.
This is just fortified
Go ahead.
wall. Oh yeah, let's go.
Can you recommend an ability? Because I'm not sure what else I should be getting.
Like I said, there's going to come a point, I think, where you're going to and now that we've played for so long, I think 30th to 35th rank is about the max coolness level, where it stops being so cool, right? There is no rules stating that you can't become a faithful of Magnara and learn to become a priest, caster, There's no rules against that. It's just it kind of becomes you start to interfere into someone else's realms a little bit. That's my style. I'm the cleric. What are you doing, kind of thing. But it's kind of like playing Enshrouded. Have you guys played Enshrouded yet? Enshrouded reminds me very much. It's a skill based skill tree based game and ranking up whenever you level. So you can go into any direction that you want and take things, right? So it just reminds me of that. Hey, Matrix, how are you, bud?
I don't think it ever stops being cool. I just think it starts being like, okay, how do I make sure that I'm keeping the integrity of my character? Because
Right.
I'm looking at other things that look cool, but like, is that really something a Holte would do? Like, is a Holte really gonna become a bard? Or
No.
become stealthy?
No, I don't think he
Or,
would
like,
ever.
any of that? Like,
I don't think he would ever become a bard. I don't know. There's just so many. I mean, there's new abilities also on the website.
Get into blood magic.
There's a whole section of psychic fonts. I developed those specifically based off of Jean Grey.
No.
So you always have that ability to go up there and start. Hey, you know what? I can cast magic. We got a divine player over there. I've already got telekinesis. Let me dive into more psychic fonts.
why do I feel like because you've done that, you have also secretly started the Phoenix Force, and you're just waiting for anyone to start working on psionic stuff and everything? Be like, oh, you're in the void. And
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's what I've done. But yeah, seriously, if you, I don't know if you're able to do it on over there, but there are.
yeah, I have the website pulled up now.
Yeah, you have to start with psychic font, but there's psychic blast, psychic bolt, psychic domination, psychic infiltration, psychic healing, psychic shield, psychic illusions mastery, psychic illusion, psychic energy absorption, psychic force field, psychokinetics, precognition, mental paralysis. There's also Way of the Tom. That one's actually kind of cool. This would be something that I think you would like, Sirith. That might be something you like. It's really a monkish. It's really based off of the. I am not. I like the idea of the 32 the 32 levels of spirituality. It's probably more than that of Hinduism, and I based the Way of the Tom off of those. So that may be something you might look into. You'll easily, pretty much, take that. Then there's Swarm Master. The one that Selkie actually was the insult to injury. I also made another one for you, Selkie, called Assassin's Punch.
What was this?
Basically, once per turn, so long as you're within 5 feet of a target you are currently engaged in combat with, you may attempt to gain a single attack against the target without adhering to the multiple strike or second strike rules. Targets are granted a perception check at a TS of 5. Those that fail are unable to defend this attack. This attack does not gain any critical hit capability, but ignores all non-natural armor. But you only get to use it once. Hey,
Once
Dragon!
what? Like once per combat? Or like
it's you once used, you may not use this attack against the same opponent for the rest of combat, because they're suddenly aware of you. Like, fuck, where'd that come from? Right, keeping my eye on
punches.
you. Right.
Also, I may have found another way to. Am I being invaded right now? Hello?
Oh, that's kind of creepy.
Yeah, all of a sudden there's like space music happening outside, and I'm like, hello? Anyhow, I may have found another combination of abilities that may be entirely broken. I love how it's now coming to I'm 30th rank and now I'm like, oh, I can break the game.
It's like, oh, I think I can finally break the game at 30th
Oh,
rank.
I
No.
can
Yeah, I don't-
finally and meanwhile, Nico's been over here breaking the game since like rank 4.
So there's all kinds of things you can do out that are on the website that are just part of, and you guys are kind of like the this is gonna be so, don't take this too much. You guys are really part of the main development team in the sense that you guys are always giving me feedback and hey, what about this? It's like what we were talking about before game, Moss. May have to look into that. And things like that. There's also new kinds of magical weapons. There's wands, miscellaneous, and there's also a new legendary item. There's 2 of them. One is the Kajasa. Well, actually, no, it's just the Kajasa. It's a legendary item, which I think you still have, and you
Which we
still haven't
never
put on.
fucking used.
And you've never put it on. Moss.
The beetle?
Yeah, the beetle. You've never put it
Put
on.
it on. It just we lost the powers right after I put it on.
Did you?
We went to
Yeah.
we're in a cursed
boat.
land.
I never took it off. It's still on.
We're just in a cursed area now.
That's
Well,
true.
I'm uncursed now.
But the beetle's not uncursed.
Someone please remind me why I spoiled them so much.
Because they are who they are.
But look at them, they're so cute. That's usually the excuse I give. Why do you spoil your dog? Look at her face.
Wait.
Look at
Sarah,
her
did I
face.
come in on you saying you were cursed now?
No, he's talking about the beetle.
The beetle.
The beetle doesn't work because we're in a cursed area.
But
It's a magical item.
Yeah, but he didn't uncurse the beetle. With the beetle
Well,
is
so
on
so
Sirius-
again,
No,
remember,
the
it's
beetle's on
the beetle. The beetle. The thing is it curses you to be able to access and use magic and or magical items. Once Sirith cast remove curse on you, you have access to your full allotment of stuff, right?
Does the beetle count because it's also kind of its own entity?
It kind of does, but it's a legendary item. It's basically an artifact, so it's built to break the rules of the world, the normal universe. Right? That's what legendary and artifact items do. They break the normal weaving of the universe around us.
So
break
when
your
a Holte
things.
becomes legendary, can he go back to casting 7 spells because he's now built to break the rules of the world?
No, you are mortal.
Yes.
You're not an artifact.
I could become one.
Maybe.
Don't objectify yourself like this. You're better than that.
I want to be priceless.
You already are.
I saw one
Be
video.
nice.
She was like, "See, it won't even scan me. It's because I'm priceless." And
Or
then there
you're
was some Debbie
worthless.
Downer like, "Or you're worthless." Like, oh, my heart.
Nico, did you get to
That's
see my
brutal.
tiny penis?
No, we don't want to see any tiny penises.
I want to see your tiny penis.
No, not right now.
Uh,
Not right now. Focus.
I'll send you a pic of it. I'll send you a pic of it.
Focus.
Ooh, it's
So,
not unsolicited.
Is everybody?
It's a
Hey, is
consensual dick pic.
Soliciting it right now.
everybody ready to move on?
Yep,
Consensual
I
dick
am
pic.
all leveled up and ready to go.
Are you guys ranked up and
Oh,
all
I'm
that
ready
fun
to
stuff?
play.
Leveling up. I'm
Rank up.
leveling up later. I'm
You're so confident in your abilities now.
not
you
doing
don't
that
even
now.
need to
It
worry
takes me
about it.
forever.
Okay, so before we decide
Okay,
to
fair
move
enough.
on, Ahote will explain what his clone saw.
Right.
And maybe
So
give
where
you
we're
more
where we're picking up with now is Ellen and Var have made it back to the group after hunting down that one soldier that escaped.
Actually, Ellen wanted to say something to Var on the walk back.
Okay, let me finish. And Bajra and Sirith are kind of, and Ahote are all kind of waiting for them to get back. So we will pick up with the walk back then, Ellen. Go for it. It's on you.
All right. First minute or two will be a little bit awkward and silent. But Mazrick says he misses you, Moss. He'll keep his head on a swivel for any signs of danger, and he'll Take a deep breath. Listen, Var, about earlier, a couple weeks ago, you stood for your principles, and that's a good thing. Keep doing it.
Okay. That was the plan.
Good, good. I'm glad to hear that. If well, I had been thinking it over, and I was going to give the mech over to your people so they could study it. And then if they wish to return it after, they could do so. It kind of doesn't matter now, but
It doesn't matter now.
not really. Well,
So Hote, you want to get to work on helping me repair this mech?
Yeah. Look up in the sky to see if the Lord has heard my prayer for that one spell.
Nope.
All right.
I haven't had a chance to fix it yet, so no.
It's
Well,
Well, there we go. Okay.
Wow.
well, I guess that.
I guess he really did not like that answer.
No, apparently no. He didn't like that answer, so he's gone. So we will wait until he gets back. While he is doing that, Selkie? Oh no. Yeah,
We
so
lost
he left.
Selkie.
We lost Selkie. Selkie's now gone.
What happened?
Oh, unfortunately, I think Selkie's dealing with stomach issues as well. So,
Oh
you
no.
know, see what happens.
Team Chaos is chaosing.
Huh?
Hey, I'm trying to undo the chaos I sowed, okay?
The chaos you sowed. How'd you sow? What?
I crashed the mech into the ground to get rid of our problem.
You did. I mean, it worked.
It did indeed work. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well,
Oh,
It's
Nico's
broke.
Discord kicked him out.
it's really broke.
Oh, it broke him. Installing update 1 of 15.
So his Discord didn't like your answer.
Right.
No, actually, you're gonna hear him.
Oh, does that mean we're all about to be hit with Discord updates? Do we need a brace for this?
It might be.
with how my week has been going, that just almost set me over the top.
Well, you're playing Legends of Kralis now, so don't let it set you over the top. Be chaotic.
Help me repair this mech.
Yeah, sorry about the other photo. That was I received an ability and someone was like micromanaging. It was like, "Nuh-uh, this says it only affects 2 hits." I was like, "No, that's just an example." It's like, "No, that's how I'm reading it." So I had to ask the creator and then send it back to them. Like, now you owe me. Anyways, yeah, let's do this thing. What spell is it? Restore? No, repair.
Repair.
Okay.
We're going to be cycling on and off, or well, not cycling on and off. I guess we can just cast them at the same time. But just we're going to be spam repairing.
Well, that takes
It takes 10 minutes every cast.
Ellen's like
Takes
trying
10 minutes.
desperately
So-
to apologize.
What you can do is this. I believe in Chapter 2 skills, page 75 is your cooperative skills. You can do that, and then depending on what you want to do, you can also do in Chapter 4 under ritual casting, which is on page 230. It's the same thing as cooperative skills for the most part, but it depends on how long you want to take for it, right? So how long does repair normally take?
10 minutes.
So for if you take 332 times the length of that, you get a plus 50. So that's what, 320 minutes, right? 32 times 10, 3,200 minutes, which is
A long time.
that's a long time. That's like a week.
That's a long
How
time.
how long is that? So
Divided
let's
by,
count.
no, not divided by, because they're in minutes. So times 60.
Oh, 3,200 minutes is only 53 hours. So that's
2.5 days.
yeah.
2.5 days of 2.5 days of not sleeping and going through it.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
2.25
constantly
days. 2.25 days.
So it's up to you guys if you want to. You can definitely try that. I'm going to require concentration checks and possibly
There's
stamina
nowhere we're
checks.
going.
Hold on, let's see if I can help out with this, because I got some things that can help out.
We should probably just do cooperative skills.
Oh, don't worry, we're gonna cooperate, all right. All 411 of us.
No fucking. You're not going to clone yourself 411 times.
Not 411 times, but
What?
let's see.
Do you ever remember that scene in Naruto where he just creates like a million of himself so they can all learn how to do shit? Oh,
Naruto.
oh, you should.
What?
This is fucking hilarious. That's where he's going
I'm
with
gonna-
that.
I was gonna say Bob the Builder, like no Lego Movie.
Man, that's great.
Ellen's
You guys,
like, it doesn't matter anymore. But I was going to. I'm a grumpy old man and I'm trying to apologize without actually apologizing. And it walks in and there's literally like it's a Lego movie building things.
you guys are walking back. Man, it's a shame that mech was destroyed. Oh well, what's done is done. Where did all these ahotes come from?
Right.
They're running around. They happen to be
Um,
seeing everything is awesome in unison with each other. It's what's going on. They sound like Chris Pratt. What's happening?
It's either they're gonna be singing "Everything Is Awesome" or they're gonna be singing "Hard Knock Life." I don't know, and I don't know which.
What's my stamina?
Either way, it'd be
Depends
hilarious.
on how ahote is to them.
You know what we need? Legends of Kralis, the Broadway musical. I would go see
Oh
that.
my god. With starring Team Chaos.
God.
And all we'd have to do is get the music from
And Sincere is a bard.
right.
Okay. So I got it.
As told by Sirith.
So actually, question. If I dual cast into a sphere, does it cast both of those to the sphere, or is it only just one? Like if I dual cast repair twice into one elemental sphere.
I think I don't know about that, but I feel like you'd be able to dual cast it once into the elemental sphere, once onto the object itself.
Well, yeah, I know that part. I can't have more than one capture spell for modifier. And capture any PR spell. Each spell lasts.
So you want to do a normal dual casting into an elemental sphere, right?
Yes.
All right, and then elemental sphere, that is
Page 120.
Wait, how many spells can you put in one sphere?
1.
Oh, it's
Okay.
literally the first line. You gain the ability to capture one of your spells. Okay.
So I would have to say because of the fact that, I don't know, because you're casting one spell, but then you're going to attempt to dual cast it into a sphere. I think that first line says you're able to capture one. I think that's where it's going to be. So it's, if it said you can capture multiple spells.
Ability
Yeah, it's elemental spheres on page 120.
should be one at every rank. So heroic would be one. legendary would be.
Well, no, it's not. It's not a ranked ability. No, it's not that. It's based off of the PR of the spells and how long they last as well.
Then maybe
I was
every
going
5
off-
ranks
I was
after
trying to
you
go off
took
the-
it, you get one more. You can add one more.
Well, the whole point of the elemental sphere wasn't for you to actually hold a bunch of spells. Is for you to be able to, cast spells and then give them to your friends so they can cast spells. Like you have like a couple fighters, and you're like, you know what, we're all gonna need this. So I'm gonna cast this, this, and this, and this. Here they have this long to last, and then you can throw them. Right? That was the original. That was the rules as intended, and the rules as written still says you can only capture one of your spells per casting.
Okay.
So I would
one of my spells, just cast it twice.
I'm sorry, say again.
Said, but repair is one singular spell, just cast it twice. But it's the same spell.
Yeah, but you see, but the thing is you're attempting to dual cast it into a sphere, right? And again, the sphere, it's kind of like magic, right? It's layers of.
Brought to you by Legends of Kralis.
Right, it's whatever it is, right? So at this point, I'd say you can only cast one into it. I mean, there is the potential that I create a new ability called Elemental Skill Greater.
Okay, so
Spell
here's
Greater.
what a Hote
You're
is gonna do.
superior.
Or Superior, yeah.
A Hote is gonna flip the coin. There's 2 of him.
Okay, so there's 2. We gotta write this down there so we don't lose track. Okay, so there's 2 of him. So there's 2 originals, right? There's 2 originals.
Yes.
Okay.
Each one of them can use 4 elemental spheres because it's 2 per standard modifier. So that's 8 elemental spheres that I'm going to cast repair into. And then each one of them are going to summon 4 clones. And then give the spheres to them.
So there will be 16 clones.
No, there'll be 8 clones.
So 8 clones altogether. Okay, so 8 clones. And then they each take one of that elemental spheres.
Mm-hmm. And then both original Holtes are going to dual cast repair. And then how does collaboration, not collaboration.
Ritual casting.
No, not ritual casting, the other one.
Cooperative skills.
Cooperative skills.
Is I roll with whatever skill I'm using to help you with what you're doing. And then based on my successes, you get either a plus 50 if I get a critical, plus 20 if I get 3 to 6, I think, plus 10 if it's 1 to 3, and 0 if it's critical failure.
Okay. So let me just.
So that's going to be 10 repairs that you're going to be doing with one cat at the end, right? 10 repairs.
And I can only help you with one of them.
Nope, 12. Because there's 8, and then both.
Oh yeah, and then both. Yeah, so that's 2. Yeah, so it's going to be 12 repairs altogether.
12 rolls.
Let's do this way. I'm going to allow you. I think the best way to do this for you guys, if you want to do the ritual casting or the cooperative,
I could just add my own repair onto it with my own dual casted repair.
Well, you could do that, or you could give one of the Ahotes, cooperate with one of the Ahotes to give them a plus 50 to their skill. Plus, you can also each spend 9 heroic luck each to get a plus 100 on your skill checks.
I think it would be 8 for me. Oh, maybe 7? Did I take the other ability? It would be 8 for me.
Where'd Var go?
We're gonna go yell at their
Where did
cat.
everyone go?
I'm here.
So we all can't cooperate together.
And listen,
Well, so so what you're saying is you want to try to double up the bonus, or even quadruple it, because someone's got it. So someone's got to be doing the skill. The other person comes in and says, "Hey, I'm going to help you with this." And what you're saying is, it's kind of like you guys are doing it. It's kind of like you guys are doing a math problem together. Like, okay, if we do this, then we can add it. So you're both are going to be helping at the same time.
So could we have one person casting and everybody else cooperating?
No, because you have to have the same skill. You and Ahote can do it because you guys are both casters and you both have that capability. But Var, Baj, and Ellen
Can his
couldn't.
clones do
Okay.
it?
What about the other 11 of a whole taste?
8.
Or what about the other 8 of a whole taste?
So could 8 of them cooperate with one Ahote casting?
Shit. Yeah, why not? That works.
Super bonuses.
That's
All
what
the
I was trying to
plus
figure
50s.
out.
All of the plus 50s.
Maybe I was conveying. First, I couldn't explain my spell properly to you. Secondly, I'm trying to explain this, and he just says it in like 3 words or less, and you just get it. Like, I need to be better.
It sounds like a skill issue.
You know what?
Listen, Sirith's got charisma. He knows how to talk.
Out of all the love in the world.
Says the one who died and actually had to go through the resurrection.
This is the one who died 3 times.
And never went through a tribulation. That's because I have the greatest skill. It's called luck.
And alchemical solutions.
Alchemical solutions.
Don't
I
forget
can't.
about the
I
alchemical solutions.
too angry to die.
Okay, so I need to roll 12 times. Okay.
And I need to roll once to help you with one of. Don't worry, buddy. I got you.
Well, aren't you dual casting as well?
No, I'm gonna help you since we can just power buff one of them.
Okay. So we're gonna focus and strength of soul. That puts me at a 2.
I gave you plus
a plus
25, buddy.
bonus. Right, 35. 45. 55. 60. And then plus 40. 300.
300.
My spellcraft score is 300 now.
Oh, okay.
All right. First roll.
Probably a plus 25. If it's not a crit success, it's plus 25. Because if it's within the 3 to 6 range, it's a plus 25.
a 4 to 8 range. Yeah.
Or 4 to 8 range.
As long as it's not a crit fail, it's in the 4 to 8 range.
Right.
So you get a plus 25 for every roll.
All right. 2. 3. Sarah, can you please write down the
75.
4,
100.
5,
125.
6,
Whoa.
50.
So 175.
Nice.
7.
Oh, is that a crit for you?
No.
15.
Dang.
8.
200.
9.
225.
250.
250.
10.
275.
275.
11.
300.
Jesus.
12.
325. So plus another 325 to your skill.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. I just. So you're doing cooperative skills, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to say overall, I'm going to also use the timetable for ritual casting. I think it takes you about an hour and a half on this to get this all of you work together.
Okay. We're currently at a 625.
A score of 625. I think that's actually a record other
Pray
than
to help you. I can't remember if I can pray. My pray can also help you.
I don't think pray can affect him, but it can affect you.
I think my bardic stuff could.
He's prayed for me before.
Yeah, but it's never giving you a bonus.
Yeah,
shouldn't have.
Yeah, my pray
Oh,
does
yeah.
specific
Yeah.
bonuses. I don't know if I can target you with any of them though.
Yeah, he
What
can't.
about that thing you did with Ellen, where you buffed your stuff and his pilot? But instead you.
Well, that's leadership, an ambitious leader. That's a little different.
That I could actually leadership you.
Oh, I could do that. I could be helpful in that
We
way.
can both leadership you.
Yeah, leadership gang.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm going to focus on leadership and do a leadership roll for a bonus to a Hote.
Hi, so what's the longest part of your game? When a Hote decides to clone himself and triple clone himself on that, and then they decide to do,
Best leader in the world.
oh my god.
oh.
And then they all
my
decide to do leadership and all this other stuff. So what we do is we spend an hour trying to figure out a Hote's ability to cast one spell. Combat takes 10 minutes.
You said I ritual casted for an hour and a half.
I'm going to say about an hour and a half, yeah.
By
What's that bonus?
Leadership.
And then you have after that you then have Sirith and Baja walking around going, "You got this, you got this, you can do this, you can do this. We believe in you."
literally, you've casted better in worse conditions. You got this.
You get a plus 15 from Bajra.
And as a side note, as a GM,
You get a plus.
I could wreck their entire
30
day right
from
now.
me. Plus
Ask them
35
all to
from
make a
me.
willpower check, TS of 15, or be cursed again.
Or you'll be cursed again.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
You said how much here?
Plus 35 from Sirith.
So 625, 635, 640, and then plus 35, so
75. So basically, right now you have a total of 57 successes right off the bat, and then roll a d100, and that will add the total number of successes that you can add.
Okay.
Wait. Can I also still be helping?
There's more.
It doesn't specify. Can I predict the outcome of events?
Sure, why not? Since we've gone into like spaceball territory with this shit, go for it. We're going into ludicrous speed now.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, at this point. Fuck it. Hell yeah. Against my wit. So you get a guaranteed 4 successes.
So you're
4
at
more successes for
you're
you.
at 62. You're at 62 successes now. Roll a d100 and add that many more successes. If you crit, then you get to add that again.
Oh my
Am I
God.
rolling
Come on,
that
just crit.
to
Just crit.
Just-
my normal spell?
Just roll a d100.
Just
Okay.
crit.
Trust me on this.
Cool.
You should probably re-roll that. It's not that good.
You got a heroic luck, so you can re-roll that.
Use a heroic luck. Because we're in it to win it.
Yeah, not that
I
much.
was almost.
So that's an
Oh.
additional 4. So that's 66 successes that you gain on this. Holy shit. And you're doing the max repair, right?
Yeah, that's 330 hit points repaired.
So you spend an hour and a half with all of you guys kind of like rallying each other. You've got Var going, just sitting there going, oh, Jesus, this is taking forever. Can we hurry up, please? And then you've got Sirith and Bajra walking around going, yay, go, 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 go.
Go, friend.
And then he
Go, best friend. Go,
casts
best friend. Go,
all of them just do, right? They all go off. And you slowly see, Mark, sorry,
best friend.
Alan.
Wait.
That was
Hold on.
technically only one cast.
Hold on.
He has like 12 more.
No, that's all of them casting all at once.
Yeah, no.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's all of them
Yeah,
casting all at once.
All together.
What are you
All
waiting
together
for?
in harmony said, Avada Actually, no. We literally just said Reparo.
Rebel. What, Selkie? You've got me in mid motion here. You making me wait.
No, carry on. No, carry on with your life. This is.
You slowly
I'm
start to
keeping you
see
on track.
Ellen, pay attention. Focus. The mech slowly, elements are coming back together. The explosion, while it still happened, you slowly see the mech kind of coming back together. and all that's left that doesn't appear is its left arm.
That tracks. Huh.
You see immediately all of those clones and just poof. And then the two Ahotes merge back into one as I take 2 deep breaths because I calculated the fatigue.
I bet the fatigue was like nasty.
Good work today. We can finish the rest tomorrow.
Well, so it's actually not that much fatigue because PR5 is actually PR3 for me, and that makes it
So how many points of damage? How many points did you restore to it? 300 and what?
330.
Yep.
210. Hold on, I gotta actually do a calc on this one real quick.
Now we have to not let Bowser touch it.
We're just referring it to have the same arguments again.
So yeah, oh, you know what? I'm gonna actually, because you had that. So after you do the shields and all that other shit and put together, no, the whole mech is back together. Because you still had 45 additional health after the I add in the chassis health points, the armor absorption.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no, it's completely repaired. For 600, for 60 odd successes, yeah, I think it should be repaired. Good job, Ahote.
I couldn't do it alone. Couldn't do it alone. Team effort. And actually, Dad, you want me to make you mad a little bit? 179 divided by 4. So each of my clones had 44 fatigue, and then 9 times I dual casted it, so I only spent 18 fatigue. They did it at triple their fatigue, so they only spent. Oh Jesus, what are you doing? They only spent 27 fatigue.
Okay. I mean, you have the. I mean, literally, you guys are sitting at levels that most mortals in Kralis never get to. The highest they generally get to is 15th rank. So you're like, I mean, you guys are incredibly powerful. I mean, you're. While there may be 2 demigods among you, but you guys are definitely on your way to become divine.
Powerful enough to say no. I want my mech back, and I want it now.
Right, exactly. I mean,
now.
that's where you're at. That's where you're headed. So
It's my mech, and I
want it now. Call 1877.
So once it's
It's
been
actually
rebuilt, once it's
none
been
of your
rebuilt,
mechs.
once it's been rebuilt and repurposed, it's technically not
no.
owned by the
Oh,
same
here comes the
person.
arguments. Here comes the arguments.
Sirius isn't making this argument. I'm just pointing it out.
I never saw it crash. I just saw this hunk of metal, and I was like, what happens if I repair it?
Oh my god, please. Are you gonna just beef over the fucking neck again? Oh god, this is a never ending cycle. It just.
Why are we beefing over it? I thought he went and got permission.
Yeah, he literally went and
didn't
asked the
tell
owners
us.
if he could
He
borrow
didn't
their
tell-
toy.
No, he didn't. He went over to a planet and got aliens and came back.
And what if those
That's-
aliens
that's-
were the owners?
I mean,
Ellen didn't
if,
even tell us anything.
If they're
If
evil,
the owner-
would it?
if
Would
the
it?
owner were those aliens,
You guys are
and
all
they're no
over
longer
talking each
here,
other,
it
so
is
be careful.
Abandoned property.
It's also acquisitions. We're acquiring it to bolster our defenses against them because they're evil.
Deified heroes. You guys are anyways looking deified heroes.
Ellen left
And
and
it's
came back.
now
with it.
abandoned property.
See, I think this is kind of unfair. Naz themselves are really tired, and they don't have the argumentative energy to argue this point with you guys. So Var puts up a really strong argument of, no, you didn't. This is still not your property. I don't care if you rebuilt it. This is not the ship of Phileas, right? You can't replace it, and it's not it's still their property. You
But
just
if we
you just
replace
repaired
every
it.
piece
You
of it-
just you basically stole it, wrecked it, repaired it. So no, it doesn't work that way.
Guys,
But
It-
if we replace every piece of it,
No, it doesn't matter. It's still their property. I mean, if you go to repair, does they ask, doesn't repair your spell repair it back to its original state?
Yes, it does.
So therefore, it's still the original mech. It's still their property. This is a no go for me. Am I getting you correct there on that, Naz? Is that about where you would be heading with that?
Yes.
Okay. See,
but if they were owned by the aliens and they're evil, therefore we can.
we don't know. No. That we don't
That's
know
why
if
we
those.
need to wait for Ellen to.
We don't know if those.
I
If those. Wait, hold on. We don't know if those. You guys are all back. You don't know if those were the actual owners or they were on the ship, because according to what Ellen told us, he saw these things rushing to him after he launched a ship into the void of this planet. So we don't know if those are actually their owners. And by the looks of it and the way that pod is facing, I've seen the pod. There's no way those creatures can fit inside that pod.
Maybe
It
they're
doesn't matter.
collapsible.
Maybe
I've
they shapeshift.
decided the best course of action would be to gift this mech over to I just
Kingdom of
forgot the
Sadehawk.
name again.
Kingdom of Sadehawk.
The Kingdom of Sadehawk. Let them study it. Perhaps they can create more, and when hopefully the void ship arrives and brings us aid, we can return the original to them and have our own mechs built from our own resources based off of the design of this one.
Ellen, didn't you reach whoever owns it?
I did, and as far as I could tell, those aliens had wiped out their society. There were no survivors.
Give me an
Well,
intelligence check on that
abandoned
one.
property.
Give me an intelligence check on that one. Because you're not remembering something correctly. And if you fail it, then that's what you tell her.
Well, that's 4 successes.
That's not how you remember it. What you remember is there were a bunch of it looked like the individuals that we found on Pompeii here on Earth. They were all kind of crystallized and stone turned, and they all looked like they were trying to they were either worshiping or genuflecting towards the release of this thing. So it's not a matter of the fact that they wiped themselves out. They appear to be the victim of something else. And those creatures that you brought back were a result of something that wasn't natural in their...
Okay, so those things didn't wipe out the species. That
No.
was something else.
That was something else. Because the things that you found from the other species while you're over there, the biggest thing is this: is they attack with acid, they explode in acid, and there were hundreds of them. They don't crystallize things; they just destroy.
You're right. All right, backtrack that. From what I could see, the aliens that came back had taken up abode on the planet after the original species were wiped out by something. I'm not quite sure, but it seemed to be connected to the void ship. Possibly, I don't know. Either way, there were no living members left to ask. Which is why I made contact with the ship and asked them for aid. If they come, then we can return the mech to them. But in the meantime, we should hold on to it
Wait.
so we have something to return to them, since they know I have it.
What ship? What? You sent a signal for a ship to come here?
Yes, there was a massive void ship beneath the surface of the city that I sort of accidentally launched.
Mm. And they're going where? To the
Tell by
mech?
the way they launched, but I sent them a pre-recorded message telling them our predicament and asking for aid.
So they're coming here.
Hopefully, if they're friendly,
This-
hopefully.
Who's to say it's not whatever caused?
If they are friendly, you are risking so much on an if. Ellen,
It's
this,
fair. Well, in hindsight, I was betting on it being a an escape ship for them when it launched. So hopefully it was theirs. The aliens that hitched a ride with me obviously weren't connected with any of that whatsoever. So I don't think they were on board that ship. I don't think. But yes, there is definitely a ship. I have asked them for aid. It is up to them whether or not they choose to listen.
you're asking a who might have destroyed a society to come face another threat that may also be trying to eliminate a society.
I mean, mutual enemies create allies, right?
That's if
Oh,
the
no.
other ones aren't like, oh, hey, right pickings. Or don't join forces with the, oh, fucking, oh, you're trying to destroy this planet too? Samesies, let's go. Like, what?
I made sure I worded it that it wasn't the planet that was at risk of destruction. It was the entire universe. So that would be motivation since, they live in the universe.
Or they just don't care.
There's also that possibility. In which case they don't show up. Either way, they didn't signal to me that I had to return the mech right away, so...
Wait, they signaled to you?
No, I signaled to them. They didn't reply. They just jumped to... They made a jump, and I don't know where they jumped to.
You don't know who you spoke to. That much seems to be clear. I don't think we can assume what this civilization would have wanted done with this mech.
Considering the civilization I encountered was extinct, it would be rather hard to presume. Well, actually, I suppose saving them from extinction would probably be a good start. Although they're already extinct, so that's kind of a moot point, isn't it?
You're making some huge assumptions.
He is.
I just...
They might not be extinct. They could have been what was on the ship, in which case they would be coming here. We can negotiate an alliance, and if they want their mech back, they can have their mech back.
Not
If we can
necessarily.
negotiate, if they're even sentient enough to warrant a
They
negotiation.
built a void ship. That requires some sentience, right? In the mech.
What about language?
He saw writing while he was there, didn't he?
Say that again.
He saw writing while he was there, didn't he?
Writing, yes. There's an ancient, ancient writing,
Yeah.
some sort of writing that you've never seen before. Whether it's ancient or not is
Right.
moot.
There was
You'd be able to
they
write
had a
it down.
language there. There were things in writing.
Yeah, what language was it?
Do you remember
I don't
any
know.
of
I've
the
never seen it
symbols?
before, but it was
All
definitely
right
a
then.
language.
Do you remember
Well,
any of the symbols, and can you write any of them?
Ooh, I don't know. How good is Ellen's memory?
Intelligence
What
check,
about
TS of 5.
Mm. That
I
is
have
a
a-
success
hold
of 2.
Hold up.
2 successes.
He kind of like draw because like it was a bunch of like symbols that looked like this, but no, that this they were kind of sharp and then they're angular and then they have a bunch of dots and then they had Ellen just becomes Elon at this point with this thing, right? He's over explaining something that needs less than. So yeah, you're gonna make me look up this language. You're gonna make me develop this language, aren't you, Sarah?
Yes, I am.
Damn. Silky,
I'm gonna cast
we're gonna have to
Spark
get
of Insight
together.
on him.
What?
We're gonna have to write a new language.
Hell yeah! Let's go.
Can I cast Spark of Insight?
You can cast whatever you want.
I believe in you. I believe in you.
Allows
Ryan.
the character to have a flash of insight, remember something they have forgotten, or putting 2 and 2 together about some problem they are currently facing. Can I
Okay,
Spark of Insight
please
make him remember
Use
those?
your brain spell.
Can I?
Use your brain
Ellen,
spell.
please remember.
That's such a polite way to put
Right.
that spell name. It's
Get
literally
your act
use your
together,
fucking brain
man.
spell. I forgot. Bitch, think harder. Spark of
Bitch, think
insight.
harder.
Do I need to
forgot.
roll again
No,
then?
Not anymore. I have to roll for Spark of
Okay, wait,
Insight.
Oh, Ahote might become both a psychic and a gym.
Would you look at that? I'm giving you the best insight of your entire life, Ellen, okay?
You're gonna big brain so hard. Your brain is getting wrinklier by the second.
Gosh.
That's 20 successes.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
Meanwhile, Ahote is casting a glyph of slay on his cestus.
What's up? Slay? Work?
All right, so oh my god, you're gonna make me have to develop this on the spot, aren't you? All right, I got you.
What's up,
Yeah,
Enid?
there was some sort of old language there. I don't remember exactly what it said though. It was something like this. You need to tell me exactly what it said right now. Oh, okay, all right. It was
If you say so.
Hey, you got it, boss.
hey, you pay the bills, boss.
Wait.
Yeah, I didn't realize to take Psychic Font, I needed to take Enlightenment. So we're gonna go take Enlightenment now.
You're getting into Jinhur.
Jinhur so that I can use psychic things.
Here, this is how he explains it to you guys. I'll show this to you guys here.
And then whatever he explained, Serath's gonna do.
Oh, Stargana! Woo, Stargana, thank you so much. Appreciate your raid. Woohoo!
Ooh. The party of 15, let's go.
Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Wait, which raid reward is this?
This is hilarious. Oh, which
Well,
one is
I'm
this
aware.
one?
Yeah, do we get heroic luck? Do we get merit?
You get merit.
Oh,
How much merit?
It's 2,500.
We've had 2
That's fine.
raids.
Is it 2 raids?
Wait, no, we haven't
Yeah,
had
there's
2
one on
raids.
D in Denial too.
Is there another one on D and
Oh.
Denial? Sweet.
Oh,
Yep.
double raid. Double raid.
So I'll give you 5,000 merit.
Holy Maccabees.
All right, hold on. I gotta get over here. I gotta find this. Give me a second. You guys are putting me on the spot, man.
Look at us go.
where is.
This is the language he
We're
describes it
chaos
as, more or less.
Ooh.
Ah.
Ooh,
And what was
thank you.
the message that he wrote?
Wait a minute, this is familiar.
You
Yeah.
smell like farts, Mom. No, I'm kidding.
Why is this
Oh
familiar?
yeah,
So-
wasn't the
Go ahead.
sentence he found written on like the thing he touched?
Yes, that's where he found. That's the language you found that was on that. That's the base. don't take that for the permanent thing. That's just something I had in storage someplace. Because that's what happens when you're like me. You're an omniglot, so you just start writing shit because you're bored.
I feel it. I feel it in my soul.
Okay.
My soul of souls.
Am I blind?
So, what? That's what you find out, Sarah, and well, that's what you all kind of find out with the casting, and Ellen is literally, like writing it on the ground, and you feverishly copying it. And he wipes out a couple of the letters and starts over, and it's what he's trying to remember how he saw it. Now, it's not a complete alphabet that you guys see. It's random words and random letters for the most part.
Why is Can you please DM me what language this is? Because it's gonna bug the shit out of me.
No.
Rude.
I know. I'm so bad.
You're so mean to me.
I am
Why don't
so
you
mean
love
to
me
you.
anymore?
I love you very much.
I don't.
Nice. Now I can talk to y'all telepathically.
Oh, no, you didn't. Did you really? Did you take... Well, you should
You
have.
have it where psychic font you need to take enlightened.
I thought it was also must be taken people by third rank.
Oh yeah, for psychic funk, yeah. So I can't even do that, but I'll still do enlightened. You know what? It's worth it. 4 arms can make perfect.
At this point, I'm just going to kind of let you kind of take it. Because, why not? This is a
Wait,
stream
I
thing.
have enlightened. You can fucking talk to people telepathically. What the fuck?
You have
Yeah,
enlightened too.
That's heroic.
They have enlightened because they went a different way. They went the way of the Jedi, in a sense. To use other
I
things.
literally use enlightened for like one thing, and then I never use it again. I could technically learn Jinhu,
You
but
have spells from enlightened.
Yeah.
no,
you
because I
know
don't have the
2 of them.
skill.
They don't have Jinhu discipline. They took enlightened as the ability.
Because no one
Yeah.
no one was ever able to teach me, because you need someone to teach you the skill.
Right.
I didn't have that, so I couldn't do that.
So that's where they're at.
But
So
But technically, with the ability, it does say you learn the skills, but you cast them through the skill. You learn the spells, but you
you
Anyways.
learn the finger patterns to be able to do what you need to do. Yes. That's where it differentiates between the the 3 different magic systems, right? Arcane magic is literally you have to have a spell book, otherwise you suffer. Divine, you must have a
Connection.
you must have a connection to the divine, and then Jinhur is all based internally of your willpower, similar to that of psychic abilities in a sense. That's why I based psychic font off of enlightened, so it goes a different skill route.
But enlightened said like you can learn spells and stuff.
Well, it's not spells. They're Jinhur.
Well,
They're Jinhur,
yeah.
right? Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like you
But you've
learn
never-
those.
You've never found
No.
anybody to actually teach you those.
No, because like it says you could cast these many or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
but then you have to have the skill as well, which I can't get.
Oh, thank you guys. We got a small hype train going on.
Oh yeah, hype train.
Oh. I mean, I can start teaching VAR. Won't be good, but I have a Jinhur discipline of 40. Well, 45 now.
Yeah, you can't even begin to teach them. You have to have at least a skill of 100.
Okay, well, I will be working on that.
I
Don't
could-
worry, VAR.
I
I'll
could
get
buff
there.
you to teach her for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it wouldn't. But no, this is.
Totally
There's a difference between buffing and having actual knowledge. So they don't. I mean, that's not how that works. Thank you, playing. Here are the rules. Can we bend them?
But just for
Ron,
me.
that wasn't bending. That was twisting.
How to explain heroic luck?
What do you mean? How to explain heroic
Plot
luck?
armor points.
Oh, the
Yeah,
Oh.
heroic luck bonus.
Oh, so in my it depends on what channel you're on. If you're in the D and Denial channel, they get a little something here. Heroic here, you can just give them heroic luck, which allows them to make rerolls, and they don't need any heroic luck because they've got like more than
No,
enough.
Lies and slander.
Oh,
Lies and slander.
Lies and
always
slander.
need heroic luck.
VAR
Var needs
has
no heroic luck.
no. I need some. I only
Yeah, I
have
really so
17
too.
right now.
Oh, you've only got 17.
I've only got 38. You know what I started with like earlier this year?
Wait.
Almost 100.
Wait. Let's VAR. How much heroic luck do you have?
I played the 5th.
Yeah,
Did I
pleading
do
the
it?
fifth doesn't work for you. You're Canadian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. That's
That's
why I
true.
hesitated. I played the. I'm foreign,
I'm pleading the I'm foreign.
and I can't be asked. I need a lawyer. I want a lawyer.
Man, tonight you guys
There
are
we go.
just.
Lord.
I know how to spell. No, I don't. That's still wrong, but I'm dumb.
So it looks like Born Stiller's giving Baj and Ellen both heroic lucks.
Hell yeah.
We also have another raid happening in the D and Denial channel, so that's another 2,500 merit points for you guys.
So many. Oh, a nice round 40. I love this.
Okay, so that's
So now we're at
75,000. Or 7,500.
7,500. We all just leveled up. Calm down. With your 33 ass self.
Yeah. And if I get 10,000, or yeah, 10,000. Less than that, actually. I'll hit 34. I need 16,600.
All right, so back to the game. Now that we've all got that taken care of, this is
Holy shit.
this is the language that you guys understand. He wrote down. How do you guys want to proceed?
I know what this is. Okay, I see you. I see you in your games.
Can I then cast Understand Languages?
According to the spell, that allows you to both read it and speak it. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. We're just making sure I don't critically fail here. Is that what's up? Yeah. What does this language sound like? Watashi wa nasi no konma?
What?
What does it sound like?
Like you're
Yeah.
Man, you guys put me on the spot to make up stuff all the time. See, my players, they don't go, so what's the NPC's name? My players go, okay, what's the language and what does it sound like? Oh,
How many vowels and consonants are with
right, how many consonants and how many vowels are there?
What's the sentence structure?
Right, stop it. You guys are overwhelming us.
Grammatically, is there more?
Stop! All right, this.
Do they use capitals? What direction?
You know, I'm gonna get on a plane,
What's their punctuation?
come to Florida, and I'm just gonna knock on your door, and I'm gonna tickle attack you.
No, I will fight you. I don't care if you're a trained martial artist. We will fight.
You'll lose, but that's okay.
That's fine. I don't care about winning at that point.
It's got so this language, the way it's hard without being able to actually. It's kind of like being able to speak ancient Egyptian, the original Egyptian, because you've never heard it before. For kind of like from Stargate, right? You remember how they're like, we just never learned how to pronunciate it. So it's a very fluid sounding language. It's got a lot of sharp, like, clicks in it, right? It's only got four vowels in it, and it's actually got 3 vowels in it, but one vowel, one of the vowels looks like it could be used for either one of them, and it's got 50. It's got 52 consonants. Thank you very much. It's also got 12 diphthongs and 3 triphthongs.
Is it diphthongs?
It's got diphthongs and 3 triphthongs.
Hell yeah.
So it's it's a very complex language. You're only getting a little bit of what he wrote here because he's only remembering what he saw, and you're not getting the full alphabet. You're not getting any of that other stuff. But from what you can just tell from the insight and your understanding languages, and there's no context clues whatsoever. You don't know if this is how this is how
It
this.
it could be slang or code.
It could be, but without context, this is what you're getting.
Whiskey. What is it?
Hmm?
Whiskey Tango Foxtrotted.
Yeah, you could be. Whiskey Tango Foxtrotted. Yep.
I always forget that it's tango. I keep wanting to say that it's travel, and that's wrong.
And I'm just gonna. Oh, let me look at that. It says here.
Also, wait, before we continue on, Dean Denial, Born Stellar also gave Sirith, Bar, and Ahote heroic luck as well.
Thank you, Born Stellar.
I think she gave everyone.
Yeah, they ended up giving everybody one.
Let Ahote feel special for a second, okay?
Yeah, I'm now at a whopping 18.
Full ass 41. Let's go.
I'm at 22.
Yeah,
I need to kill you guys more often. That's what needs to happen.
you
I
need
need to
to
put you
kill
more.
Bar
I
more
need to kill you more often.
Clearly, you've done it enough to me. All right, I've already got 3 under my belt.
I died once. I don't recommend. I'd rather not have that experience.
Well, 3 of you have already died, and have used your once per campaign. I survived miraculously. So, next time I kill you, it's permanent. Especially if I kill Sirith first, there's going to be no reincarnate. There's going to be no reincarnation, no resurrections, none of that. Right? There's none of that going to happen.
Your
There's
next
going to be
ability,
there's
Ahote, is you need to have me train you to be a priest, so that when I die, you can go to court.
So you got backup priests, backup lawyers.
No, Ahote's the worst in courts. He was helping the opposition more than anything.
Yeah,
well, you know
that was when he was on the stand. You don't know how it is to be the
right.
lawyer.
Yeah. No, the 13 tribulations are fun. So
make a good lawyer.
all right, so back to the game. Let's get back over here. What do you guys want to do now? What's up? What's on your agenda?
Our back is now made.
I'm gonna explain what I saw. So y'all need to understand what we're about to get into.
So explain it to them. The only person they know was you. That was all DM between you and me.
Yeah, that was me starting off the conversation today.
Okay. All right. Very good. I'll let you go then. It's on you.
So, what we're getting into, okay, the entrance is about 20 minutes away. I didn't see much when I sent my double into there, but we're going to be looking for this purplish white doorway. And once you step through, we're no longer on this plane. We're going to be not here in this realm.
Wonderful.
So be prepared for that.
You sent
Secondly,
did you think of scrying?
Scrying wouldn't put us in where we needed to be in. It would only get us to the door. I needed to actually step in and see what's waiting for us. And all I can tell you is that there is these large glass cylinders.
Scrying does if you cast it at major.
We'll try it again later. No, there are these large glass cylinders. There's about 7 of them, I'm pretty sure. And when I stepped in, instantly, this purplish fog made a wide circle around me. There's I don't know, there's a different. They each look different. You can see the silhouette of something standing in each of them. And as the fog started to come out, they came out. But when they came out, I was instantly killed. I just started getting bombarded with these strikes simultaneously, and it was almost like lightning just coursing through me, and then I was just gone.
And don't forget the music
Uh,
prior to that. Just prior to you getting hit with those. Your clone getting hit with those.
Crazy, the Doom soundtrack came on.
Nope. Alton's actually gonna try to reenact this, and he's like, "What's?"
Rip and tear.
He's like, "What's
Entertainment roll.
Please make an
Entertainment roll. Do it.
Make an
Or is it-
please.
Or is it? Is there a performance?
There's so you would entertainment, and then there would be inside entertainment is acting, music, and all that other stuff.
It'd be entertainment per entertainment.
Music.
Do an
I guess,
entertainment.
or music or song. Which
We've
is right.
never rolled an entertainment. Please roll
I
entertainment.
can even make you better for it. Come on, Nohote.
Do I have entertainment?
I don't think any of us have
I don't.
entertainment.
Excuse me?
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. We have the metal bard priest over here.
Thank you.
Rock and roll priest. Sorry.
Oh,
Rock and roll priest.
Thank you.
That's
Because
that
God
one.
is
That
mad, yes.
particular one is hard to actually emulate very carefully. You can't even hum that very well. I've
I
tried.
can.
You might. I've tried. I can't.
I can.
What is it?
All right. First, I'm gonna roll a untrained entertaining. Just
So
because I'm
30
gonna-
plus your.
Yeah, you got
Oh.
this, Nohote. You can.
So
perform.
30 plus your with any modifiers plus your charisma. Your modifier for that.
Well, I think Sirith is giving you a boost.
But that's what I'm saying.
You also
30 plus
get-
any modifiers plus his charisma modifier.
I give you plus 20.
So 50 plus your charisma modifier.
So 56.
Second time's the
Alright.
charm. You got this, buddy.
Yeah, heroic luck. Because I want to hum it at least decently. I don't want to make myself sound horrible. That's an all 3.
Oh,
Hell yeah. Yeah, buddy.
another 10.
Oh my god.
All right, now here's the big
All
question.
right.
Can you hum it that well?
Oh, I think I can.
Hell yeah.
How many
All
successes
right.
was that?
All right, no, hold on. I'm also giving you guys another 2,500. We just got another raid on D
Oh
and
my
Denial.
God, so many raids.
Welcome,
Let's
Raiders!
go, Raiders.
So
Let's-
Fucking God.
so understand that I have a very strong love for this particular entertainer, just because growing up these songs were always right there when you needed them, right? Besides the heavy metal. Give me a second here. I will play the first. I can't go very long with it.
Pause my Spotify.
Are we not gonna get the Nico hum?
No, you're not.
No, this is Nico's hum.
This is Nico's hum.
Nico Ahote opens his mouth and instruments come out.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah,
I mean,
hold on.
with
Here it
things
is.
Like that, yeah.
Shh.
Shut up. Shut up.
And that's what he kind of hums together very well. Besides the fact that he triple critted that thing. He opens his mouth and he's doing that beatbox thing like we all like how is he doing those sounds?
With all of his
Ahote.
clones.
Why haven't we
All
started a
his clones.
band?
All of his clones.
Are you
as
kidding me,
backup
man?
dancers.
Right?
Paula, don't tell me you don't know that.
What? Nico, can you beatbox?
Kind of.
Where?
What I'm saying though is it's Hote's characters. I mean, he's got those forearms and he starts doing this thing together. It's just the way these sounds come out is just intense for you guys. It's an amazing sound. But that's what that is.
I don't know why, but I was expecting.
Oh, I should have. I should have. I didn't even think about it that way.
Oh my God.
Oh. Oh.
Opportunity to
If this is
rickroll
all
him.
gonna be for freaking Rickroll.
That would have been freaking hilarious had I actually done that.
God, would be amazing.
Did we just get rickrolled on Legends? Oh my
No
god.
wonder you died so quickly. You instantly get ripped.
You got rickrolled.
Instantly
One of the
rickrolled.
guys starts coming towards you like
The
this.
infamous spell Rickroll.
I love that wizard. He's so powerful.
Naz, I just want
know.
to Naz, guys, I want to check in. How are you hanging out there? It's 12:30 you guys' time. Out there in the Canadian wildlands.
I'm big sleepy today. I'm being a big sleepy, but it's.
How much longer do you feel like you can go?
I'm powered off, but I'm here.
All right.
So just
Like,
ignore
We
me.
love having
Guys
you
are
here.
low
Your
power,
presence
though.
is here. You're low. Battery low. Plug me in.
Yeah.
Battery.
You're
confirmation
Algernon
mode.
mode.
All right. So that's so Ohote ends up kind of doing this amazing, he gathers some roots and some other clickety clackety sounds and he puts together that kind of hymn for you.
Oh no, for Bornstellers. Oh no, Bornsteller missed this.
What really made it special is that I created more clones and then we all did the different parts. Of the tape.
Right, yeah. So yeah, he splits into two more clones and they all kind of do this thing together. Creates his own band for a minute there.
Yeah.
Hote,
But yeah,
you want to sign this this contract real quick? It says that we join a band, right? Obviously, we join a band. We split the revenue 4 ways, and we go save the world with music.
We could, you know what? That could turn into a whole nether campaign called Metal Apocalypse.
Oh my god, I love that. It's an Oops All
And it could
Bards
be like
campaign.
Mad Max.
Huh?
Oops All
Are
Bards.
they like Mad Max?
No, literally the Adult Swim cartoon anime Metal Apocalypse.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what that is? Oh, I'm so sad. So
Why
sorry
do
for
I
you.
see the
I don't
guitar
touch Adult Swim
solo,
anymore.
like us in a really big battle, and the guitar solo from Stranger Things, that's our thing. We're just on stage.
Oh my god, fucking
I'll get better at being
Daft
a bard. and
Punk
I'll teach you
had a
the bard.
similar thing. Interstellar? Is that what it is?
All right.
But
I'm trying to keep you guys on track because Naz, I want to make sure that we get as much in for them as
Interstellar
possible.
5555.
So I do all of
Story
that.
of the Secret Star System.
And then I'm like, so I think like we should start heading there and get ready. Like
Do you want to cast Scry Greater like Sirith recommended?
yes. That'll be a part of our prepping.
Also, are we bringing the mech?
Why not?
The only way you're going to be able to get the mech into wherever you're going is to literally shrink it down.
Reduce.
You'd have to
We're not
really reduce
bringing
it.
The mech.
We can shrink the mech, get it in, and then
We're
bring it
not
back
bringing
to
the
life.
mech.
We should bring the mech.
See, this is VAR now saying we're not bringing the mech. It's not our property. You should leave it there.
Well, now
In a matter of democracy, we outvote you. So
You're not allowed to take it.
sis, who?
The law. We've been over this.
Look, we're gonna take it whenever we leave this place and do whatever.
Sirith's gonna
whatever
sign
we
to
can.
Ellen. You're totally taking the mech after we walk away, right?
You guys, they're kind of like doing this kind of thing, and you're not really, you've seen it, but you're not really paying attention to it, and they're kind of signing to each other like, I'm going to take the mech. Yeah, I'm going to cast Reduce on it. Yeah, I'll put it in my pocket. Don't worry about it. I got you.
Little action figure. You have a little Transformer action figure in your pocket.
Guys, I've already told the alien species that I have the mech. If they show up and I don't have it, it would make me out to be a liar.
Ellen, I don't.
Oh, that's your biggest issue. Really?
Ellen, I don't think VAR's gonna accept anything from you unless you have in writing that they told you could have it for a minute.
This is true.
I
But
don't
it's
think
gotta
I'm
be
going to get it in
notarized.
writing.
It's got to be notarized.
Well, they weren't notarized about their demise. I doubt they can notarize. That was me. Sorry.
Oh my
I
god.
recognize that. Yes, it was.
So yeah, these prepping. Scry Greater.
Give me a roll. Don't fuck it up.
Oh,
Oh
well.
god. Remind me to play never. Never.
Never be a lawbearer.
Never be a
Yes, that's what
law
I
bearer
meant.
again. I can never
Never
play the
play
law
law.
because no one cares. No one's listening to
Literally
me.
no one
Sheriff
gives a
would be
fuck.
arguing with you
No,
if
no.
it weren't a lost item from a race that's possibly extinct that needs to be taken and studied. Okay.
Look,
That's
we
a good point.
care.
It's not ours.
I
I
promise
just
you,
want to
we
That
take
does
it
care.
not
because
matter
we are
anymore.
one way off this island.
Are you only gonna do greater, or are you gonna go for major?
I think major. No.
Major is the one that allows you to go into different planes. So if it takes you to a different plane,
Yeah, there it is.
Understand,
we're going
I'm
major.
giving it to
All right, give me a roll.
I made the amazing decision to
Uh,
add ICP to Baja's playlist, and it just revolutionized.
That is 10, 20. That's 210, and then I'm at 2. I can't do math for some reason. What's 3 plus 4?
7.
I'm at 275. 210, 216, or not 216. 26. Thank you. 26 successes. Jesus, what is wrong with me right now?
You feel guilty about breaking the law.
no, I
No,
think
I'm
it's
not
the,
breaking
it's the
it.
rebuilding of the mech that's really got him down. Like, he spent quite a bit of energy rebuilding that mech.
I'm gonna hold that
Bodger
over
and
your
I
head.
getting the absolute. Hey, whoa there, buddy.
Whoa, that's loud.
You wouldn't have had the support without us.
Yeah, but like I was sitting there, and y'all was just like, "You got this, buddy. You got this. Don't lose focus. You got it.
What am I gonna do?
You got it."
Hey, I pet you on the back once or twice. Come on, don't forget about that.
I'm only good at breaking things.
I was gonna say a comment, but I'm not going to now.
Please
Oh.
DM it to me. I'm so curious. What kind of backshit?
Pretty tired
Oh.
today. No words come out good.
Huh?
Give me a willpower check, TS12, okay.
Oh Lord.
And I am DMing you everything that you've seen.
Yeah.
Give me a willpower check, TS12. No rerolls. You see Ahote do this whole thing. He casts the spell and he's there. Seconds pass and suddenly he just falls to the ground unconscious.
Did you say
Unconscious.
unconscious?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Curing touch. Wake him up.
Doesn't wake up.
Oh.
What just happened to me? I'm scared.
Can I just kind of smack him around? Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Smack, 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 smack.
And check for a pulse.
Oh, he's alive.
You
He's
can't.
absolutely alive. He's absolutely alive. He's just gone absolutely kind of catatonic.
Catatonic.
Oh, we gonna fight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we gonna fight.
Mm-hmm. Here, pay attention. That's how many more insanity points you just gained.
Uh-oh.
Wait, hold on. No, I cannot go insane no more. No. No.
You've leveled up how many times? Did you at least take, the respite thing every time? Like, I've reduced my insanity to 0 doing that.
No, because you can only take respite when you actually have the time to rest. So I could have done it this time since we just did it. We had the time to rest.
Oh, would you look at that? You took respite.
Yeah, look at that. You took respite.
Well,
Would you
know.
look at that? You took respite. Great.
I'm so glad you took respite. That was such a good move.
Such a good
I know,
decision.
right?
You
on your
guys
part.
literally had 2.5 weeks. What do you mean you didn't have time to rest?
We were doing things.
Oh, right. You were. Well, technically,
Two-
your body was resting, even if your soul was in court.
My body was covered
My
in
soul's
dust.
always in court.
Listen, Ahote would have been in the middle of respiting, and then he would have been pulled into court.
Damn, here we go again.
You're not
Every
insane. You're
single
not.
time.
The things you're seeing aren't real. They're not. Oh my god, I'm here again.
I'm back in the fucking
It takes about 10 minutes, but Ahote slowly wakes up. He's got a throbbing head. Your cheeks hurt a little bit, and you wake up. You feel the connection to the great aura weave of the world is lessened for you.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. The wizard is not wizarding.
I cast fireball. Oh no, why was it only a firebolt?
By how much?
I DM'd it to you.
Not only do they call me that, but then they do this to me. We're gonna fight.
What
So
did
what
they
happened to
do?
Hote?
Wait, isn't also like Ahote old still?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm still old.
You can't be insane the years. of wisdom
They're still got this connection with you, Ahote.
Wait, even though I'm awake?
Yep.
Oh god, he's hearing voices. Again? No, that song was a lot of fun. Please bring it back.
Hote, what happened?
I'm just gonna scream out loud. If I come near, the only death that you're gonna be seeing is your own.
I was just trying to help. I didn't realize I was hurting you. You're so fucking fragile. I swear to God, I'll never slap you again.
No, not. Why am I on the floor?
You passed the
You
fuck
passed
out.
out. You started
Oh.
scrying, sat there for a minute, and then just went to sleep.
Did you see that last DM?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Hey, how sure are we that we need this item?
Yes.
That's why you're here.
We kind of owe it to my hot cousin for
I
giving
thought
us
that
the
was the
void
other
ship.
item.
No,
Oh.
that one was promised to the king. Am I mixing them up?
No, you're
Yeah,
not.
the spear goes with the king. Raf'Maghan goes with my sister or not my sister, my cousin, different relative. Goes with my cousin for giving us a void ship.
We have the void ship payment.
All four
We
of
don't have a
Ahote's
void
are.
ship payment. We
Wait.
have the
The sapphire.
boat.
Yeah, the sapphire.
The regular boat.
Yeah, the sapphire. You have that.
Yeah, we have that payment.
Which
But we
we
need
should be looking into also.
Why?
It's not just a normal sapphire, clearly.
It's also none of our business.
Yeah, I don't like that
True.
sapphire.
We can't just hand it over to anyone and
We
not
kind of
worry
have
about
to.
what's
It
into.
was payment for a service. To withhold payment of a service is thievery.
The irony! Holy shit!
So now you care about
No, my
Yeah,
god!
because this one has my name on it. So this has to do with me.
You know, y'all watch Hote flash from like green to red to gray to purple.
Oh my god, he's a kaleidoscope.
All four of his hands are just on his head, and he's just like, I don't.
What is going on there, buddy?
Use your words, Ahote.
Words. Use those words.
It was a different place this time.
What was a different place?
Where we're supposed to be going, it was a different place, and I saw the same thing, and then they kicked me out. It's a new universe. I'm pretty sure. Wait,
A
entirely?
new one? Like unfamiliar new or like just made new?
New to me.
Hmm.
What do you mean?
Um. Jesus, no.
Oh my god, it's getting worse.
it was it was new to me. I don't know. It was definitely unfamiliar from our current universe.
Okay.
And I was yelled at,
Called names.
called names,
Oh.
called a worm. Called me a worm.
Well,
Don't right now.
anyways, what else did they say?
To stay in my universe. And then I obviously, well, you thought I was yelling at you, but then he yelled back. But now I feel my 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 magic's weaker.
How?
I don't know. Okay, I don't know.
Why were they mad at you?
What?
Because it's a new universe and I peered in.
They did
I
not
guess
want you to do that?
this is where we have to go anyways.
Oh, they're up
No.
to nefarious deeds. We should definitely go investigate that, huh, Bar?
I know how to play VAR. Ding, ding, ding. Hit the string right here. This gets them all the time.
You have to stop.
Stop what?
Your
I'm just
tactics are
saying.
not effective.
I'm just saying
Your
they hurt our friends.
Your
and
feigned
clearly-
concern for the well-being of the universe is very clearly feigned.
Okay, you have me there. I don't give a shit about the universe. I do care, however, about Ahote. And look, they got him shaken up, and he's changing colors. And
Nico,
I
check your DM.
understand that we have to go there.
Nico, check
I
your
can't
DM.
stand for this shit.
Okay.
And besides, if they don't want like any dropping of eaves, they're definitely doing shady shit. I know an underground deal when I see one.
I'm asking because maybe if we have to go anyways, there's a way around the confrontation. If it's something that we can figure out, if we can be invisible, if we can. You understand what I say?
I mean, yeah, let's just go into this place and be like, hey, the super powerful artifact, we're just gonna take it right quick. But we'll bring it back eventually in like when we're done with it. Maybe. Like that's
We
pretty
could
chill,
just try
right?
asking. We've never just tried asking.
That's true.
You know, we could
I
just ask
didn't even have a
permission.
chance to ask.
We could just ask for permission.
How about we go there,
Yes.
have a Hote do a double, and then have the double go ask?
I already did a double. It died before it even could say anything. It just walked in and died.
Walk in and ask. Ask as you're
wait.
walking in.
But here's another alternative. Because that music was pretty jamming. I say we challenge them to a battle of bands.
Scott Pilgrim. Oh my god, here we go.
As much as I have confidence in myself, I'm pretty sure that was a like once in a lifetime thing of me being that good.
Cheers down. I'm down.
Yes.
I'll sing. I got you
Let's-
guys.
Let's
I've been
fucking
waiting
do
for
it.
my moment in the starlight.
Maybe
I'll
maybe
take
that's
into the words
the
and
reason
how it
why they
goes.
were coming after you is because they were like, oh, you gotta come into our school. You're like squaring. It's a gang
This
fight,
man
but with
perfect
like
pitched our song outside of our chamber and tried to come back. Nah.
bruh, we're just entering like like entering a different gang's turf, and they were establishing themselves with their jams. So if we have to
Okay.
present ourselves with, listen, it is basically just what is that? Not Rent, the other one, West Side Story. We got to come in there and start snapping,
No.
Hote,
and then establish our dominance.
Hote's gonna look like West Side Story.
To go in and establish dominance. And then ask politely. That's a good plan. I like this plan.
Exactly. We have never asked nicely.
Establish dominance and then ask nicely. See, Varg, we can do that, right?
And then if they say no, we just take it.
Exactly.
They say no, we just take it. Fuck them.
Wait.
I like this plan. This is a good plan.
Oh, were they evil by chance?
They killed him on site. I'm pretty sure that's not exactly Southern hospitality.
Their location
Have a
is
clone go in there and cast more
not
philosophy.
relevant.
Var,
Yes.
if I spawned in the middle of I don't know, the Citadel's chambers, with no
Got lit the
invitation,
fuck
would I be
up.
killed on site?
Oh, that happened to me once.
The Citadel. What Citadel?
I got
Or
instantly arrested.
in Sadaka. Say
Sadaka.
yes.
You would probably be arrested.
But I wouldn't be killed on site, right?
Most likely not, unless you were a threat or had a bomb or something like that.
Or
Then I
mech.
think they're evil because all I did was just walk in.
It's possible, unless they.
I mean, even whenever we got airdropped into Gutter Zox, I was arrested.
They could have known it was a clone. Clearly,
Or they
there's
could
a
have
lot of
had
bad
some
luck.
perception that you were an immediate threat.
To be fair, most things that we come across, we are immediate threats for.
But how? I didn't even go in prepared or anything. It was just like a stranger walking through a neighborhood and I just found an open door and was like, "What's in here?" And I'll just get shot.
Did you see them?
It's a wrong neighborhood for
You
sure.
walked through the open screen door and got hit with buckshot.
7 crystal cylinders, figures inside of them, fog, death.
Can I roll like a lore
Okay.
check?
A lore crack?
A lore check?
You can roll a lore crack. I don't know what that means, but sure. But you can make a lore check if you like. Sure. What kind of
Is
lore
it
check
that, or is
do
it
you want to
cocaine?
make?
No,
he's
it's
trying to
lore
crack
on
the lore.
crack.
Okay, I want to
What
know
kind
a
of
crack. I
is
want to know
this?
the lore of crack.
Crack
That's when we crack the
cocaine.
lore.
We talk about cracks in the
Crack
ground,
concrete?
cracks
Yeah,
concrete.
that's what I was thinking.
What kind of lore are we
What kind of
talking? What kind of crack are we
is this?
talking about?
Butt crack.
You know,
That crackle.
butt crack,
nail
lore,
polish
butt crack.
is like
Probably either
Critical
history or
nail polish from, like,
omniverse. Maybe it's a
2008.
demon. Maybe a lore
Yes.
demon.
Yeah, give me a lore omniverse, sure.
remember that, and we
Or
all thought it was like
Omniverse.
the coolest
I'm gonna-
shit, but it looks like ass.
We
I'm gonna
did.
focus,
Oh my
and I'm gonna pray on my omniverse roll.
We thought it was the coolest shit.
my
Man, that was
God.
like butt.
I can do
Yup.
that.
So I get a plus 20.
Need to add 100.
Stop adding like 6 dice at once.
What'd you get? What'd you roll?
That is 6 successes.
And what is it you're trying to gain out of this check exactly?
Oh, 7 successes.
What is it you're looking
Did
for?
does any of like his descriptions of the beings in icy cylinders or whatever sound like anything familiar? Any known like deities or creatures or folk tales?
Give me a second. I'm gonna look up what I'm looking for here. It's called pulling up all my histories.
Okay. And it's at a 44. Yep.
I would say you've never heard of this particular. I mean, you've heard of other universes existing through your studies while you were abroad with Odirin, but it's all theory for the most part. But you've never heard of 7 beings trapped in crystalline forms that are protecting. He actually saw the Raf'Maghan sitting there in the middle of this room before he was actually killed, protecting this artifact. Probably because of the fact that they are in an entirely different universe.
Did I ever cast knowledge on the Raf'Maghan?
No, you did not.
Give me about an hour, and Sirius going to sit down and start casting knowledge on the Raf'Maghan.
I am going to cast.
Oh, it's going to be 2 hours because I don't have the target.
Right.
I'm gonna cast Glyph of Slay on 2 of my Cessuses and then Glyph of Stunning on the other 2,
Work.
making them permanent, and then find some other buffs that I can start. The whole thing's gonna be weird because he's gonna like cast all these different glyphs, and then you're just gonna hear him like shouting out names because I'm gonna make him voice activated so that they just activate and I'm safe.
That is funny though.
Give me that
Wait,
check
like what? Like
when you
what
can.
names?
One's called Pity and the other one's called Fool.
God pity the fool.
No, I'm just gonna walk in and you're just gonna hear freeze. That's me casting Durza, and then you hear fatigue, and now they lose stuff. And then you
14.
hear heal, and now I'm being healed.
How many?
14.
What supernatural creature is summoned?
With what?
The glyph summon
Power.
BR5. Glyph summons 1 supernatural creature per target in the area.
You probably get to choose.
And there are a lot of supernatural creatures.
And they can go up to rank 33.
Oof. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
When it
Just
says
like I
per
can-
target in the area, I just cast glyph summon, and if there's like 6 of us in the area, 6 supernatural creatures appear. Can I see your what is it, the monster manual?
The
Your
bestiary?
version? I don't. The bestiary. Yeah,
Don't you have a copy of it?
I do not.
I don't think I do either.
I don't think I've given it to anybody then if you don't have it.
Do I get any of the history of the item with that?
No.
14 successes?
No. That just gives you enough of that. And I'll say mostly because of the fact is that I wasn't expecting you to actually do a history on that. At some point, I will expand on what I've written, but when you're writing rules and playing games, it's kind of hard to expand on every single potential item that you may want to know the knowledge and history of. Do you know how many items are in the Game Master's Guide?
Probably
Thousands.
more than
Thousands.
5.
Yeah, definitely more than 5. What you asked a question? Who asked a question? Nobody.
I did.
Okay, what was it again?
The glyph of summon.
Oh, you want the guide. Give me a second.
But it says it summons 1 creature per target in the area.
The glyph of summoning.
Mm-hmm.
What page is that?
91.
Can anyone?
We're about to be decked out.
So so it's not a target as in a individual target, it's an area, right? So so basically it's one creature's one per target in the area. So it's not like if there's 7 creatures there, you summon.
7. Okay.
Actually, no, that's right. No, it does. So like what it is a glyph, right? And a glyph is something that you have to put on an area, and it's an activation. It has a 15-foot radius around the area, so it's not like you can put it on an item and take it with you. It's a permanent placement on a area, not a item. So this is more of a, hey, I've got a castle. I'm gonna put this glyph of warding or this glyph of summoning on the bottom floor, and that whoever comes in that's not part of the.
You're more so wanting what my brain was workshopping earlier, runic stuff.
Right. Yeah, so that, no, it doesn't work the way you think it's working.
Give me time. I will create something.
What I'm gonna end up doing is like right before we go into places is like creating or like casting it so that it's already set and putting it into like a sphere. And then like sending my clones and letting them turn turning them invisible.
Can you just cast it on a patch of ground and then like use one of your earth spells to like move that patch of ground around the battlefield?
Just cast it on a boulder and then throw it.
It's kind of
You're missing the point. It's got to be it's a 15-foot radius area, so it's 30 foot in diameter. It's huge. Come on, some houses aren't even that big. That's how big this glyph is. It's not something you can cast on a pebble or a stone and go, okay, well, here it is. That's not how that works.
No, but a boulder.
No.
Perhaps.
We're saying you cast it on a patch of ground and then use like a spell that can move ground.
Well, yeah, sure. That's possible. Sure.
There you go. There's your problem solved. You can cast it into.
Well, that's your potential theory of the problem solved.
Yeah.
No, not for here.
Problem.
God, I can't. Jesus. What you DM'd me is like it's throwing me off because like it scares me. It makes the threat more real.
It should scare you. You guys are good. So technically, guys, this is your last major event prior to the oncoming war.
So I think we should just convince them that we need it. You already have a. I don't know that. Never mind.
Naz, are you good for another 15, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to wrap it up here soon.
15.
Ahote is gonna. He's gonna kind of sit down and like try to brace himself. He's like, okay.
All right, we got another raid coming in.
Oh, hell yeah.
On Game Denial.
Raiders. Done.
Let's go. Hello, Raiders.
And I think with the merit we get from the episode, just naturally.
I'm not giving you. Yeah, I'm not going to even give you any extra merit tonight because you've earned what, almost 10,000 in merit because of the raids.
12,500.
And I only need 4,000. 4,400.
I need 2,000, and I rank up.
I don't know yet how much I need.
Ahote's gonna try to talk back with that being. He was there when he woke up. He doesn't know if the connection's still there. Actually, can I do a lore arcana to see if I like knew what connection that was and what it felt like, and if I can still sense it?
You can't. You can no longer sense it. It's because of the fact that you finally tapped into a new extension of yourself, a new ability, and that's basically what opened you up. It opened your mind.
You've
like
ascended.
you like a book.
Okay.
So with that, you have a frightening thought. Maybe the connection is still active and they just are listening in now. You've never tapped into these kind of powers before.
Oh.
We can totally convince them, right, Ahote? You saw them. What do you think our chances are?
Chances for what? To convince or survive?
Yes.
Um.
I'm going to let you answer that on your own, from what you know. So that's on you, sir.
Okay. All right. Bear with me, okay? So, do you remember that plane ride? The airship ride, like
When you
Uh-huh.
gravity dropped
months
us?
ago.
Yeah, where he
Yeah, yeah,
gravity
yeah,
dropped
yeah,
you? Yeah. That's what he's talking
yeah,
about.
yeah. You,
Wait, this is the first time Var hears it. Can you
where I had to use gravity drop on that demon, and then we destroyed the
You didn't
airship, and
have
we all
to.
fell. Oh, I
But go on.
remember how like we all fell, and then we found found a way to survive.
Mm-hmm.
If we went in there, we're gonna be the other passengers we didn't even know about.
You did
What?
what?
I don't think we're gonna survive. We can. I believe in us. I don't believe in me anymore. Dad,
Wait,
I don't know how to feel.
you're skipping past some very important details here. What
Yeah.
happened?
What
Okay,
are
look,
you
he's
talking
just
about?
the presence I feel is very, very powerful, and it just feels like normally I cast Pebbles the Boulders, and it feels like someone would be casting it on me, okay?
No, I'm talking about you blew up an airship?
We didn't blow it up. We
Oh,
just
well, I
popped a
didn't.
hole into it. Different.
Yeah, I created a hole accidentally. I was fighting a
Ahote
demon.
reversed gravity and almost killed us all.
And
Wait. Let's be very honest here. It's not the fact that he didn't almost kill you guys. There was a lot of
did kill a lot.
there's some other people that didn't have the ability
And that
to
was
survive a
the day they
15,000 foot
met.
fall like you did. So let's be honest here. And there were also animals involved and some other things.
And that's why I'm skipping over it.
Yeah, I'm just
No,
not
yeah,
telling you. Just not telling
The
you that.
in-character thing to do would be don't tell
Yeah,
her.
don't tell Var that. But yeah, that's basically what happened.
But
They ripped the
when-
bottom out. Rather, he ripped the bottom out.
This was months ago. We were on.
Remember
our
that
first
day
time
we
we
met you?
Oh
Yes.
Was it the same day?
Yeah, it was the same day.
It happened like a
That's
couple
wild.
hours before we met you.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you had just blown up an airship and people were
We didn't blow up an airship.
And it's not we.
You
Ahote put a
destroyed
hole in
it.
it for some reason.
Okay, so
Talk to
Ahote,
Ahote.
you destroyed an airship and
I was
people
fighting a
fell to their
demon. You only hear the airship. You're not listening to the demon. There was a demon. We were losing. I fought the demon, and then explosion.
He is true about that.
There wasn't
That's
an
true.
explosion. The airship just kind of disappeared beneath us.
So the demon destroyed the airship.
Well, the demon was the reason that I casted that spell. So technically, you could say he destroyed the airship.
Oh my god.
Technically, nobody destroyed the airship. There were a few decks that were blown out at the bottom, and that was it.
Oh yeah,
Rest of the airship flew on just fine without us, as I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it did. So let me bring you guys back. Let me give the GM of that. The ship itself continued on, though it kind of like it was like it hit something. It continued moving on, but you guys ruined a brand new airship that was one of the largest airships to ever come out of Dododoshiba. Or rather, Ahote did. Ahote cast gravity drop on a demon because he thought, oh, I will just cause the demon to become like really like heavy and he won't be able to move. But he failed to realize and remember that his spell was a radius area of effect spell, and so he tore it out and made everything weigh up to 10 times its normal weight, and so it just took out the bottom of the back bottom of the storage containing part of it, and a few decks around it, and dropped animals, luggage, other things like that, and a number of people that were workers that were in that area.
So, you never told me, and I was right there. I wear my insignia. I could have helped people. Why did you keep that a secret instead of look for help?
Oh,
We were
did
kind of more
keep it a
preoccupied
secret.
with living.
I died
You
right
were
after.
more preoccupied
You'll
with
you'll
looking for
remember
a
that
place to get to the Tajahu Games.
you'll remember that I died quite.
Yeah, and at the same time, you guys were also fighting that Hydra.
Hydra.
Yeah, but like right after, then they were just like, "Hey, you want to go to the Olympics?" Lol.
Like, hey, well, you don't know us. You want to go to the Olympics? We're not going to tell
No,
you anything about
after we
this.
were like, all right, we really have to get to this
Var,
thing. You can come along if you want.
Yeah,
Well, I
which
know-
is
We're
like
kind of in a rush.
I know you have your respective thoughts about us or whatever,
Or
but it's
whatever.
not like we just landed and it was just like, oh well, let's go. We looked around.
They did.
There were no survivors.
There were no
besides-
survivors,
There
though.
were no survivors. There was nothing to help. There was nothing to do. And if I could go back in time, I would not do the same thing. I would do something different. But I just learned it. I thought it was gonna be
You
the
were early
perfect
on in
way
your days
to
of stealth.
subdue this demon. I could restrict his movements. We could attack him right there, dispatch him,
So-
and no one would know anything. I didn't fully understand how that would work out.
Ahote, I have a question for you. When you say other inhabitants of the airship, are you talking about like the other workers in the area that unfortunately fell? Or are you talking about when we were first getting on there, I kind of tailed a heavily armored crew that brought in a sealed sarcophagus and put it down in the cargo hold. Is that what was locked in? There were a ton of runes. Like I read a ton of runes locking whatever was inside that in place. It's
I don't
what we would be dealing with.
know what was inside of that.
You remember the demons were there because of Baja.
Yeah. Now, if I remember
I told-
correctly,
I
when we
told a
did
bitch
that,
no.
because you were in the middle of picking that lock, and that like happened right in front of you, but not far
Actually,
enough in. To
I
get the-
had
He
unlocked.
literally just picked the
Had
lock.
just
Yeah.
picked the lock when you cast it.
He had just spent a bunch of heroic luck getting that lock because it was
Yeah.
a DC like 20, a
I'm
TS of
sorry.
20, and then as soon as he got it, you gravity
Yeah,
dropped.
thank you for reminding me of that detail. I had forgotten that one.
I'm sorry.
That was a
Look,
hard lock
okay,
to
I
pick,
messed
and I-
up a lot.
Digging up the past, fucking with our lives.
Can we just focus on what we're trying to do now? Okay. I was just trying to let y'all know that it's gonna be a nearly impossible fight. Hopefully, I don't have to fight, but I can't.
That's not.
Are you
fight.
listening?
Convince them.
Are you listening at all? Are you still here? Because if you
Don't
can hear
talk
me,
to them.
we'd
That's
rather-
weird.
Hote, you look really weird right now.
Yeah, you're kind of like shouting out into the sky, and the people, your friends are looking at you like he's lost it. I think he's insane again.
I'm getting "What are you waiting for?" energy from this.
Right, exactly. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Whiskey Tango
Oh.
Foxtrot.
I just
If we can negotiate,
We don't negotiate with terrorists.
Hote's gonna get up and go for a walk. Y'all got him thinking about the past, and he needs a break. He's just gonna go for a walk.
Hey, we haven't decided whether or not. Okay, he's gone.
Yeah, give them a second.
So we're
Var,
gonna not fight,
when I
right?
said continue holding to your principles, I wasn't meaning getting hung up on every minute detail.
Minute
everyone.
detail. You all seem like you feel very little remorse.
I've done nothing. What do you mean, you all?
Me neither.
Exactly.
I learned to get rid of that. It holds me back.
So my point stands.
Are we
Val,
supposed-
while I respect and appreciate your moral standing, it's going to get you or others killed if you don't learn to temper it with reality. And the
It's
reality
never-
was the people who fell with us were paced. To waste time trying to find a way to bring them back
Sirith's
really
gonna
would not have done anyone any
Well,
good.
hold on. Let them finish there.
That's it.
DM it to me if it's a
he's
real
gonna
thing.
sign to Ellen. He was gonna sign to Ellen and be like, I don't think this is the time for that.
Ellen's gonna sign back. When is the time then?
I just don't understand. Are we supposed to be grieving for the rest of our lives while we're trying to save the world
I've
currently?
grieved most of my life already.
Like I don't know if our
Is the Hote here or on a walk?
I hope he's
He's
walking around, but he's still there. I don't.
He's just shouting from the tree line.
I should have specified because I don't want to go too far in, and then the GM says, "All right, hey Ahote, you run into something or anything like that." So I should have specified. I'm not walking that far away. I need
You're
to get-
You're circling the group,
Yeah.
Pacing.
pacing.
People need to feel that grief and that remorse in order to change. I don't think you've all felt it at all. I think you've made excuses.
How fucking dare you? First of all.
Yeah, I don't think you have the right to say that whatsoever.
You
For the
didn't
people
know
that you all have affected, you've shown me no remorse for that. You keep
You
making
didn't know it.
excuses.
You don't know what we were like back then, or whenever all of that happened.
That
So
was
to-
the day I met you. And you've hidden it from me because you know it was wrong.
We
no
didn't
one
hide
hid anything
anything.
from
We
you.
didn't hide anything. You never.
We don't talk about it because there's no reason to talk about it. We have other concerns.
Trust
It's not
me,
like,
I
oh,
went,
guys, by the way, we can't tell Var.
I did everything in my power to see if anybody from that could be saved. I couldn't do anything. There's no reason to beat myself up over not being able to do anything.
Var, is that what you did? Did you grieve how my actions had affected you after everything?
It has nothing to do with this.
It has everything to do with it.
Sorry.
I left you at a time when you were at a crux in growth, developmental stage.
That has nothing to do with this.
My actions changed the entire course of your life. And I'm not sure it was for the better.
Of course, no one should be beating themselves up for their whole lives. I'm not saying that, but if we justify all of our actions because we think we're always doing the right thing, we'll fall into traps. We'll think we're doing the right thing when we're not. And we'll become easy to manipulate, easy to mislead.
Okay.
I refer you to all the times that I've argued with Bajra and Ahote over the stupid things they try to do.
I'm not saying you're a bad person. I don't believe any of you are. I just think sometimes you say things and do things rashly and don't think about the consequences enough. And the gravity of
thinking
things
too
that
much leads to overthinking, which leads to stalled action, which leads to dying.
and rashness can lead to the same.
Yeah, but I would rather die fighting than die thinking.
If you die fighting rashly, if you live fighting rashly, others might die as a consequence.
Okay.
And if
so
your inactivity causes others to die, then what then?
Both are
I would
options.
would just rather have faith in those around me and trust in my comrades to be able to defend themselves, rather than hold the entire weight of everything on me. Because that's also dangerous.
Var,
I am not responsible for the deaths of people of circumstance. I cannot cling to that. I don't have that kind of luxury to do that. All I can do is keep going and prevent it from happening again.
Var, may I have a word with you for a moment in private?
Okay.
No. Why
I
private?
don't have the
Didn't you
time.
just say something to me about hiding something or whatever?
It's
Why
okay,
why are
Hote.
you doing private things
It's
now?
It's okay,
Oh,
Hote.
Hote.
We
Let
can look
everything
at
be known.
Hote. Let's go
No.
look at the mech.
No, how about I can do all of our minds together. We can see everybody's past and future or whatever we're thinking and everything. We can see all of that together. How about we do all of that?
I already see your guys' dreams. I don't want to see what you're thinking.
I really don't want to get into that right now. First of all, he'll start speaking in Korshan, and I don't have the speech prepared right now for that, but he does. Va, just 1 second. Who here can speak in Korshan? I know you can, Sirith, but Ahote, can you?
Do you ask that in Korshan?
No, he'll ask that in common.
No,
No.
they can't too.
Hote can.
And
Bajra's the only
Dar.
one who can.
Yeah.
Bajra's the only one who can't. Yeah.
Bajra's the only one who can. Yeah, no. Nope, but I'll
Yeah.
speak in Rakish and confuse all you motherfuckers. Get
Don't
shit
worry,
on.
buddy. I'll just cast understand languages on Bajra.
Oh yeah, let's go. Hell yeah, Sirith, you're a real one. Then there's no point to speaking in
No
Korshan.
exclusions.
Then there's no point. We could just speak in common.
Right.
You could choose if I cast it
Alright,
on
that-
Ellen. You
If
could
you
choose
want-
any language.
We can
Sir-
settle things here first, and if Ellen wants to tell me something, we can do that after. Is that fair, Hote?
It's rather relevant to the conversation, but alright.
Look, I'm tired. I've got a headache. I'm pretty sure we're all gonna die, and I'm trying to figure out a way to prevent all of us from dying, from any single one of us from dying. And now I've got to relive all of my actions and feel some type of way about it, or otherwise, I haven't changed or grown from it. Yeah, no,
It's
I'm
important to work through emotions. The ancestors know it took me a decade, at least, to work through mine.
It's not like
And
I have
sorry
the.
I am sorry I abandoned you during that time, Far.
Oh, you were talking.
No, not you, Ahote.
God damn.
Did I ever abandon you? Never mind.
You
I mean, for about 2 weeks. Yeah,
Okay, that
but you came back.
You
that was
abandoned
not
all
my
of us.
you know,
You
never
kidnap
mind, fair
abandoned
enough.
us.
Fair enough. I did ask about its creators. What's it?
I just think
Fairly.
I think we've been on this island too long, and we need a vacation soon. Oh wait, we can't because the moment we leave this island, we have to go fight an entire demon queen and her army of living soldiers, or of undead soldiers, or whatever the army is that's hers or not hers, or God, I'm gonna freak out.
Yeah, I
Vi-
get to go fight my own people. As if that's not.
If it helps, when this is all over, I will take the appropriate amount of time to work through everything that has happened. There will definitely be an appropriate amount of time needed to be allotted for remembering the dead and grieving for them and celebrating their ascension.
If we're not among them,
Yes.
All right, we're trying to think a little
live
positively
by-
right now, you fucking downer.
I am trying to think positively here, all right? I've survived this long. We can make it through this, all right?
Yes, we can.
But
Ellen is waiting to see if it's a lull in the conversation so he can pull Far aside. He has one last thing he wants to ask.
You guys are so secretive, it's kind of sus.
I need.
Not.
I
This
didn't
is
say anything.
Listen,
this is private, okay?
I know y'all have like your private time, but like
It would be rude of me to bring this up before you guys without Var's express permission.
you all were getting on my case about my secrets, and now y'all are keeping so many secrets. I'm just saying.
There's no secrets.
Mm.
I don't have
Well-
any secrets.
Okay.
I don't feel this would be an appropriate question to ask in front of everyone.
Well, we can talk in private.
All right, can you
Me?
Oh yeah, that's the other
Yeah.
prep thing I have to do. I've been looking at everything to see what all I need to get ready.
Ellen will kind of motion to move a little bit away from the group. Not too far, because don't want to get attacked by anything. I have to ask, when you talk an awful lot about people's actions affecting others. You were very quiet when I first met you. Were these opinions that formed during your service in the Order, or is this stemming from... What I mean to say, you don't blame yourself for what happened that night, do you?
I mean, no. There's only so much a person can do, but I recognize what you sacrificed for us. And I recognize that I can't make up for that.
And that wasn't at all your fault, all right? We poked a larger bear than we realized we were entangling ourselves with. But it was worth it because we got you and the others out. We would have poked a large bear eventually. We were running on borrowed time. Just don't feel like you need to make up for that sacrifice, all right? You don't owe anyone anything. Live by your code, but I can't emphasize this enough. Live by it. Don't die because of it.
But there's nothing else I would rather die for.
I understand that. But you seem to be focused on the dying part. If you live to continue upholding these tenets of yours, you can do a lot more good than you can if you're dead.
Of course, I don't plan to die, but, you know, the rules are the rules, and you follow them, and if something happens, I'll be as careful as I can, but
I don't like you putting rules above your own value.
they're not above. Everything is worked in.
Well, I'll trust you on this. I just want you to know what happened that night was not your fault. If it was anyone's, it was mine. And I don't want you to shoulder any of that burden anymore. And me leaving you was also not yours or any of the others' faults. All right? That
You
was,
didn't leave. It's okay.
you know, I'm well aware of what I did.
You were planning on what? Adopting dozens of children?
Well, no.
Exactly. I understand.
All right. Well, perhaps that's more on me and something I need to finish working through then. My point is, you could have turned out much worse, and you haven't. Don't waste it, all right?
I'm
Make it
not
count.
wasting anything.
I know.
I have my rules, and that's what it is, but it's a blessing that I get to execute them.
All right.
I'm here and I get to, you know, protect my people and the world, and some people don't want to fight. I can and I will.
Right. Fair enough. Well, that was all. I just wanted to make sure you weren't carrying any burdens from the past, or feeling like you owed anything to anything, because you don't.
They don't really answer. They just look like they're kind of thinking.
It's gonna kind of like you're following me on this, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Just log that away for later then. You don't owe anyone anything.
That sounds very cold.
If you came across a child that was in danger, would you expect that child to grow up and try and repay you or repay the world for what you did saving them?
No,
No, then don't expect it of yourself.
but I'm not that child. I'm me.
Right, but you were a child that needed help at one point. And what adults did for you back then is not on your shoulders. You might even say it should be in the code that the adults should help the younger and the weaker. They were simply following a code of their own. And you don't owe them for following their code, just as you don't expect others to owe anything to anyone for you following your code.
What if what you mean to say is specifically because of what happened, you don't want me to think I need to make up for that.
Exactly.
That's a different thing.
How is it different?
Well, because if I don't owe anyone anything, that's different. If I go to the store and I buy something, I owe someone something.
Oh,
And if someone is kind to me, then I owe it to them to be kind to them. They're different things. And I owe it to the world to follow my rules, but it's not because of anything. It's just I just do.
All right. That makes logical sense, actually.
I know.
All right. Yes. Yeah. I'm definitely not encouraging you to refuse to pay for items because you don't own anything. That would be absurd. Which, side note, is one of the reasons why Bajra feels obligated to get this artifact, is because it is payment. But that's a whole different
I know,
tangent.
but it shouldn't have been payment, but it's complicated. I know that.
Also, just between you and me, I do plan on returning the mech here. I just want Sadaka to be able to study it first and see if maybe more can be made for the war effort. Because then we would be using ones based off of this, but we wouldn't be stealing this from the society. Now I would fly it back and return it to here, and then I could use Sanctuary to just jump right back. Would that be permissible? Very quiet.
Oh, I was quiet?
Yeah.
Oh. They'll kind of like nod. I can write a report on it. I'm sure there's someone there that can research who it actually belongs to and if we can duplicate it and if we can even return it.
No. If we can't find a way to return it to the original owner, then after we make some blueprints of it, then we return it here, and hopefully they'll return for it. And we should get back. They're starting to. Actually, I don't think Ahote has stopped staring at us the entire time. It's rather concerning.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
But you're doing okay. You're doing more than okay. Just don't feel like you have to make up for what happened. All right. Just when you were talking about the whole period of grieving thing, and it's just something clicked in my brain. So wanted to check in.
So Ahote, so I'm sorry, Var and Ellen eventually make their way back to the group. There's definitely a vibe that's you all kind of feel between them, besides the fact that you guys all kind of feel it's sus and things like that. Are you prepared, Ahote or Nico, to what is it you plan on doing? Because it's late. It's almost 2 a.m. for Var and Sierra. That I know that they have to get up in the morning. I think this might be a good place to stop, unless there's something specifically we need to take care of tonight.
yeah, no. So I just need to do a sanctuary for me and Var.
Mm-hmm.
But are you gonna do it
And
here,
then-
or are you gonna go back to home base?
Base that we
Uh,
unlocked and didn't customize at all.
You know, I would.
Oh no,
rather
it's
put it
understand though. You guys, it's being built and cut and stuff like that, and rebuilt for you guys. So
Okay.
there are people there from Sadehawk that have
Mm-hmm.
begun working on it. You guys paid them for that.
We did.
I must not have been here for that.
Yeah, I
No,
think
you
it's.
were out for that
Yeah, I think you're
session.
out for
We
those
hired a
sessions.
lot of people, and they're currently custom. Basically, we're playing Fallout 4. We
That's
recruited
what
a
I was
bunch of
thinking.
settlers.
Hey,
We
there's
said,
a settlement that needs your help.
yeah, we said, go build our settlement for us. We turned on Sim settlements and we left.
Wait,
Go check in
wait,
with our Sims.
wait. Can you? I don't know if I can anymore. The spell on page 313 because of how it reads. It makes me think that I can't.
Uh-oh.
What spell?
Sanctuary.
What wording is it that you're?
The last paragraph above Fourth Sanctuary.
I'm sorry. What? There was a lot of static.
The last paragraph above Fourth Sanctuary.
That is correct. You can cast it, but it won't work the way you. Yeah. No, you're right.
That's somehow worse.
Okay. Actually, I have a plan, and it might work. No.
Cast Astral Gate
actually-
cast Astral Gate into an elemental sphere.
Yeah, Element
Cast
Sphere only
Astral
lasts so long, and the higher the PR, the less time it's able to do. However,
into an astral gate.
this only depends on how long my wand lasts. Because I can store spells into a small stone, twig, or whatever. I can store up to 14 spells, and they last 1 hour per my willpower modifier, which is 11. Okay. So yeah, so I will prep a number of spells and everything to be into the. I'll find a small stone and cast 14 spells into there, and I'll roll them out, give the successes. One of those will be Astral Gate, so that way, like if I feel we're all like on our deathbed, about to die, or people are passing out, I can just like throw it on the ground and cast it almost like a smoke screen type thing. Just like throw people in there. That way we can at least get back to the same plane, and then we can activate the sanctuary. That's one plan.
Okay, so let's do this. It's way late. I know that a couple of people need to go. Naz is barely holding on. You can see them like grasping at the reality here. Let's do this. Let's you and I have a conversation offline about what you're going to be casting, and we'll get those set up. We will leave off here tonight and pick up what's going to happen next week, depending on where we're going. Be aware that once we start this fight, it's potentially going to go a couple of things, and with your military service coming up, we need to have conversations because I'm going to need to bot you for the most part. So let's have that conversation this week. So thank you all. Thank you to all the raiders who have come and joined us tonight, and those of you who've actually stayed out and hung out with us. We just treat this as like we're around our own table. We don't try to do anything weird. We eat. We do whatever we need to do. Sometimes it gets intense. VAR is very much a law and order kind of individual, and they stick to it. They have a high moral ground. They really do, and they try to keep everybody up to that moral ground. And I think it's an intense
thing with a criminal.
Right. It's like great. So we're gonna stop here tonight. This is D in Denial. Be sure to check them out on Monday nights for Aowen Adventures, Tuesdays for State of the Union. Nothing on Wednesdays or Thursdays anymore. And then back to us on Legends of Kralis on Friday nights. And then Saturdays, I also think that they have the ladies game. I forget the
Moonlight Matriarchy.
Moonlight Matriarchy. Check them out for that if you want to check them out. We're going to drop it off. We'll start off with Naz. Make it easy.
My name is Ashley Bar.
And they meant to go to Ahote with that.
I am Nico. I play Ahote, and yeah, Ahote's still a kaleidoscope of emotions. And
No, it's not you. It's what we've DM'd back and forth. He knows things that you guys don't know yet.
Cool.
It's
and
yeah.
I will pass
That
that
terrifies
off
me.
to
Absolutely terrifies me.
Siri.
Hi, I'm Moss. I play Sirith, and I'll always remember, your mech is never too destroyed to be repaired.
Mhm.
We're gonna pass this off
That
to
is
Bud.
that is the one lesson we have learned today.
Nothing is ever truly gone.
Really not.
Who'd you pass it off to? Baja?
Oh, hi. I'm something to the internet. I'm Bajra in Legends of Kralis. I like causing chaos. And being Var's antithesis is fun to me. We have a cop and a criminal in the same party. I will choose to be argumentative. Markham.
Hello, I am Markham. I play Ellen, who has known Var longer than anyone else in the party, and it's not all good memories. And he's not the best at dealing with his emotions, so he's not sure about how to deal with others. He's also the old man, grumpy old man. Get off my lawn type.
This
Thank
has
you for joining us.
been. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Thank you for joining us.
I-
Absolutely.
yeah.
This has been Legends of Kralis. I am Talarius Game Master. We will be back next Friday. We will be missing Ahote for the next month, mostly because of military field exercises that need to be taking place. So he will be absent during this time, but Ahote will be in the group. He needs to be there,
Our hearts.
and always in our hearts. Until then, stay
I'll be
safe,
here next Friday.
stay healthy, and as always, stay legendary, friends. Good night.
Bye, friends.
Good night.
Good night. And
Var,
just
And we are
But-
done on
between you and
over
I
there.
have a
We are.
question.
Hold on. We're gonna raid your ants real quick.
my aunts.
Your ants. I can never tell them
What?
exactly.
Sorry, Ahote's trying to talk to me. What?
between you and Talarius. Whew.
What?
Ah,
What
my
did I
heart.
did? Sorry.
You make me think about the past, and he's making me think about the future.
Sorry.
He's gonna break him.
Listen.
Oh, that. Honestly, I feel like we would have gotten like so much. All of us would have gotten so much merit for that had we not gotten 12,500.
Yeah, and you get no extra merit tonight.
You sure? Not even an extra 4,900.
Yeah, no.
I have a question.
But we all wore our shirts. We had great RP.
You had
Oh,
great
no,
RP,
that's
but we
not
got
true.
rated
4 times.
4 times
Oh,
on 2
that's
different channels. So yay,
No,
you
5
guys.
And our lovely cup. Or
That's
has
nice.
anyone-
It's not here yet.
Wait, that's
Am
He
I
said to check
able?
the mail, but
4 times?
5.
5 times.
Uh,
3 on this and 2 over there, or 3 over there and 2 over here. One of the 2.
Am I able to combine potions that I make with instant potion?
Yes, that's the intention of that, but there is a possibility of wild magic issues.
Interesting. I'm just wondering what happens when I start combining spell-based potions.